35 VNT, what it do? 5 VNT, what it do? 5 VNT, what it do?
All right, welcome to Go With The Flow. I'm your host, Pistol, a.k.a. Pistol the Smoking Gun, a.k.a. Pistola for your cola. And today on the podcast, we have rapper, promoter, entrepreneur, street hustler turned businessman, and Austin, Texas legend, Big Dirty, a.k.a. Dirty Brigante, a.k.a. Pablo Frescobar, a.k.a. Chris Brown, a.k.a. Freshly Snipes, a.k.a. The Boss with the Sauce. How's it going?
What's good, man? What's good, man? Appreciate you having me on the show, man.
Yeah, no, appreciate you coming through. It's hard to get people on here whenever, when I ain't got much sauce or much motion going on with it right now. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah,
you
shit.
accepted the
Hey,
invite.
no, I love it, man. Everybody got to start somewhere because I want to get into podcasting too, man. I just had a busy day. I just came back from San Antonio. I had to go and check on the store and do a bunch of stuff because I got to go to Houston tomorrow. I'll be everywhere, so I had to knock it out. But I was like, man, let me make some time real quick. But no, for sure.
Yeah, I know you, man. You have a lot of businesses going on. I know you have the Texas Shoe Exchange, Stockroom 210, Stockroom OC. I believe you have a store in Houston, and I seen that you got one, I believe, coming out in Las Vegas.
We just signed the lease for the Las Vegas store. So, yeah, probably like mid-January, July, we'll have that going. Trying to get that ready.
Damn, man. Salute to you, man. You doing it right there, man. Anybody who says you're not is a motherfucking lie. Cause goddamn, that's some real shit right there.
Yeah, that hater. Nah, man.
You know what I'm
It is
saying?
what it is. You know
Now
what I
you
mean?
doing it.
Yeah. Nah, it is what it is. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? Like doing better than I used to be. So I can't complain about it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
shit, and that's all we're hoping for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to be better than the next day, or the last day.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep grinding. Yeah. What's
So
good
how
with it though,
long
man?
exactly have you been? How long have you been in the game, and when did Poppy the Island start? Because when I was doing my research, I seen 2005 is what I seen. But you tell me how it started.
Yeah. I mean, the actual label itself, when we actually started rapping, was probably like maybe 2005, 2006. We were doing it before that, but everybody who I started with doing it, they all ended up going to prison, and like everybody. So the ones that were still here weren't rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to my boy Joseph. He's been home a week. He's been gone 21 years, 7 months. He's been home a week.
Damn.
My boy Don Lee, you know what I'm saying? Dove Don. Shout out my boy Dove Don. He was one of the ones I started with too. He ended up going down, coming home, going down again for another 13. He's been back probably like I'd say 4 years now, 5 years now. So
Damn.
when with the actual rappers, those were the guys that I started with, and then as it went along, you know what I'm saying. A couple of my other guys, like my boy Anonymous. Shout out to Anonymous. Me and Anonymous used to thug in the streets, and then one day he was like, "Man, I be rapping today. I didn't even know he rapped. He didn't even know I rap. You know what I'm saying? It was just one day I don't know what he was doing, like going to the studio or something, and he was like, "Man, check this out." And I was like, "Oh shit, you rap? Man, I rap too." And then you know what I'm saying. So we kind of just started going from there, and then people just started coming along as it progressed. But really, those two were some of the main ones. Jumbo, of course, Jumbo's been there since the beginning. Peanut, they don't rap, but they there, they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always down. Jumbo's a great manager. Peanut's a great manager. When you need anything, they there. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just for support or for ideas or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They've been there since the beginning because a lot of us have been hanging around since before we actually started rapping. And I think I dropped my first 2006. I got a poster on the wall. 2006. I dropped the very first mixtape.
What was the
So
first mixtape?
it was a Dirty World. That's what it's called, a Dirty World.
Okay,
And it's not
I was trying to
online.
find that one.
Yeah,
Okay, I tried to find
yeah.
it because I seen it. It's
Um,
a Dirty World Volume 2. You had a couple tracks on SoundCloud, but I also
um,
found Money Topless, which said 2010. It
um,
said Dirty World Volume 2, 2012. Then I had Dirty Brigante, 2013. No Tomorrow, Its Own, 2015. Uh, Prayer Town, Texas, under the Big Dirty name in 2019. But then you had Dirty Brigante drop Nostalgic Nightmares the same year. So what's going on with the name swap? Is it like a
So
TI versus TIP, SPM
now
versus
it was
Los?
so the Prayer Town, Texas is the first album I ever made, but I never uploaded it because it's been so long. It was on CDs, so I never uploaded it to digital distribution. So I did it in 2000, whatever it was, when I dropped the Nostalgic Nightmares, and so the Big Dirty was the name. You know, my name, because everybody calls me Dirty, and then you know what I'm saying, since I'm a tall guy at the time I was big. You know, so I lost a little weight, but that's where the big came from. So they was like Big Dirty, and when Facebook came along. Um, I don't know if you remember when it first started, everybody could have like wild ass names on there. And so I just had Dirty
Yeah.
on there. And one year, I can't even tell you the year it was, Facebook came through and they started wiping everybody's names and they made you put your real name. But I didn't want to put my real name because we had worked so hard on the brand. So Jumbo sent them in some papers that had our names on them. We got to keep our name, but we needed a last name. So he came up with the name Brigante. He got it from a movie or something somewhere, and he just kind of started it. And I was like, well, hell, do the same thing for me. So he sent the paperwork in for me, and then everybody else was like, well, shit, I've been working hard on my shit too. So Tone became a Brigante, and it was just for Facebook. It wasn't like for like the actual rapping. It was just for Facebook, but it caught on. And then everybody was like, "Who the fuck are all these Brigantes?" And then we were like, "Well, fuck it, let's run with it." You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where that came from.
And
Playing.
because okay, I was wondering because that was one of my questions is where the Brigante name came from because y'all were running with it and it sounds Italian mafia style to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That's probably where it came from. One of the old movies. You know what I'm saying? Like some old Italian movie.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, like some Goodfellas
It's-
type shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. 'Cause we joke around a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie. Before it was that we we were all doing like Chuck Norris jokes and shit. So it was like Dirty Norris and Jumbo Norris and shit like that. And then Jumbo changed his shit
Yeah.
to Papadopoulos from the Sandlot, just joking around and shit. And then I think when he changed it to Brigante, it got stuck there, and they're like, "You can't change it for a year." So he got stuck with it, and that's where we all kind of just stuck with it. But I mean, it's been good. You know what I mean? It worked.
Yeah. So is that why you changed your rap name, at least when you're dropping music? Because, like I said, you started off as Big Dirty. Now you got music under Dirty Brigante. Is that the evolution, or is that
Yeah,
just
that's
going with the name change, or what?
yeah, that's kind of how it started. Like if you look up, there's a band somewhere called The Big Dirty. And somewhere when we started making noise, they're like out of Philly or something. I couldn't even tell you, somewhere up northeast. But they started sending us cease and desist letters, and they were like, "Change your name or whatever." And I was like, oh, "Fuck you," you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I took it
Yeah, we're
as a
different.
yeah, I took it as a way to change my name at that time. Anyways, like I said, Facebook was running with it. I needed a last name. I liked the way it sounded, and we just fucking ran with it. And then my whole style and like production, everything kind of changed on the Dirty Brigante album. So that's why I went from Big Dirty is Dirty Brigante, because I was trying to let people know it was the same person. And then I just kind of said, you know what? Let me just start dropping everything under Dirty Brigante so that I could rebrand it, and so people don't go back and look at the Big Dirty stuff, because a lot of it doesn't sound good quality wise. So I'm like, at the time I didn't want to push it, and I was putting a lot of money behind the other name. So I was like, let me do this first, and then like I said, I came back and started redropping that stuff, even though it sounded like shit. But a lot of people, I did do a big run under Big Dirty, so a lot of people do look for that, and I don't know if they know it's the same person or not. Looking back at it now, I probably shouldn't have changed it, because I did do a lot of promo under Big Dirty, and like people still call me
Yeah,
that
you
to this day.
did.
Like they don't change. You know what I mean? Like I had a dude on
Yeah.
TikTok. Matter of fact, randomly he was like, "Hey, are you Big Dirty?" And I was like, "My name is Dirty Brigante," and I was like, "Yeah, that's me. That's me." And he was like, "Oh shit, I've been looking for you." I was like, "Yeah, you can't find me because it's not the same." You know what I mean? I think I posted an old
Yeah, it's a little
verse.
different.
Yeah, so looking back at it in retrospect, it might have hurt me a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is at this point. I've been running with it for 10 years, so But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean the real fans know. You know what I'm saying? The real fans know you're under the new name and you got, you know what I'm saying, music out under the different name. And the only thing is, like, whenever I was looking up your music on Spotify, doing my little research, it was there wasn't it wasn't linking the two on there. You know what I'm saying? Like Spotify wasn't recognizing that you were, you know what I'm saying, these two different artist name on there. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like them to do.
exactly.
But
Yeah,
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Real people know what it is. So
no, for sure. And
what?
I don't know. I've written him about that too, but I think it's because the name. I would have to take all the music down, redo the cover, and put Dirty Brigante on it. But then, like I said, when people would start looking up Big Dirty, they're not gonna find it. You know, or looking up Big Dirty, they're not gonna find it. It's gonna be under Dirty Brigante. Then that's the only way I can link them.
Okay.
I tried. Yeah.
So so they either want you to redo all that shit or just have two different Spotify profiles apparently.
Yeah.
Fuck
So I
it.
was like, whatever.
Fuck it. So
It is what it is.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but so who came up with the name Pi Poverty Island Entertainment and what does it stand for? What does it
So
mean?
the poverty island came from my neighborhood in like the 60s, 70s or something. It used to be a nickname they would call Metropolis. So
Okay, that's
yeah, so
knowledge.
that's where the poverty island comes from. It was way before me. We just kind of took that and incorporated it into what we had, and it just happened. Like I said, it's Jumbo again. You know what I'm saying? It was Poverty Island, and then we put Poverty Island Entertainment, and when Jumbo smashed it together, it was Pie, P-I-E pie. And then Jumbo was like, "Well, shit, everybody want a piece of the pie." And then so we're like, "All right, that shit stuck." And then he just kind of,
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah, that's a dope
Jumbo did
name.
the name. He did the matter of fact, my boy Tati. Shout out to my boy Tati. Tati was an original member too. Um, he actually drew that first. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's the guy he's holding the pie, and so
Yes,
it's
I
an
have
old
seen it.
like, yeah. So that he just happened to draw that, and I seen it one day, and I was like, oh shit, that's dope. And it was just something he drew. It had nothing to do with me or no pie or nothing. He just drew it before I even had the name. But it all went together, and I was like, man, let me buy that off. He charged me $50 for the drawing. I gave him $50, and that's been our logo. That was our original logo ever since. So like all the OGs got that tatted on them, and you know what I'm saying? Like if you got that one
Hell
tatted, you're an
yeah.
OG.
And they've been down since the beginning then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Because there is some people that got the pie logo, and they came a little later. But if you got like that original, the man holding the pie, like you're old.
So who is all in Pi? You know what I'm saying? Can you list everybody in Pi? It's like a Wu-Tang thing. You know what I'm saying? We need to know who's all
Yeah,
in
I mean,
Pi
it's
for anybody who's listening.
as far as artists go, I can name 100 people all day. So I'm just gonna do artists. Um, it's me.
Yeah, artists. We'll go with the artists.
Yeah, so me, Tone Brigante, Eli Fofo, Tex Garcia, Anonymous, uh, King Rendon, Dove Don, Little Joseph. Just we didn't even gave him a name yet. Just Little Joseph. He came home. He one of them too. Um, shit. My cousin Ram. He come around here every once in a while, but he's still part of P.I.E. Um, who else is in part of P.I.E? I don't want to miss nobody. They don't get mad at me. Um, just off the top of my head though, those are like the main ones that are still actively rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like that are still. But
Yeah,
we
shout
have a
out.
lot of branch offs. You know what I'm saying? Because even in all of them guys, they have other guys under them. Like Anonymous has his Mas Fuerte. Tex has the Villain Music Group with the bio. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dominique and Pep. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody has somebody under
Okay.
them as well. So
I didn't know the bio was with Villa Music Group and Text because I know the bio. I used to work with Dominique and I still work with Jose, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, see, they're family. They're family to us for sure. You know what I'm saying? So Pep is Tex's nephew or cousin. Couldn't tell you. It's fucked up. I don't know right. He one of them, and Dominique's the
Okay.
same. You know what I'm saying? So they're like literally like family. Like you know what I'm saying? Not just like through rapping. You know what I'm saying? So they're
Yeah.
they're
Oh, that's
literally
what's
family.
up.
So
That's
we're all yeah. And then hey, if anybody listening, check those guys out. Those guys are the most slept on guys in this city, man. Crazy. You know what I'm
the
saying? Oh,
bio. Hey.
see, I forgot one. I forgot one. My boy Juan. See, the Juan, he's also PIE. You know what I'm saying? But he got the whole criminal
Okay.
card under him too because they were part. they were their own group before he came to PIE. But man, I think I did my first or second song with the Juan. You know what I'm saying? So he been there ever since the beginning of the shit too. You know what I'm saying? He's family too. Him and Anthony. Shout out to him and Anthony, James Dean, all them cats. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's a big umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big umbrella. I had to sit here and actually think like, man, who's here, who's there? You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of us.
Hell
You
yeah,
know?
no, that's dope. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So that means y'all are pioneers in the game, especially in Austin, Texas, and then not just that, y'all been pioneering and then branching off and getting other people underneath y'all. So my question to you is, do you think Austin, Texas gets slept on when people talk about the rap game in Texas?
for sure, for sure. Like I think Austin has this stigma of being a weird city, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because like 85% of the city is weird. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
um, you know, I come from a different time. The city wasn't always crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it now. I see it now. But you know what I'm saying? I guess when it depends on the type of music you make too, because we make a lot of real street influenced music. You know what I'm saying? And I think people they have a misconception of what the city's like. You know what I'm saying? Because of course it's beautiful. Austin's a beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? But you
Very,
also do
very.
have your bad areas too. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the guys that I run with or that I had in the Poverty Island thing, you know, they come from those certain type of environments. Like I said, my boy just did 22 years. You know what I'm saying? Eli just came home off 10 years. You know what I'm saying? They're out here thugging. You know, Dove Dawn came home for 13 years. You know what I'm saying? Like we come from a different time. I'm old and we were in the 90s. We were thugging. There wasn't no cameras around. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different time. So a lot of that music that we did before, you know, was more street oriented music. Now a lot of it's changed. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. We haven't even put a lot of the stuff out, but a lot of these guys they're doing more like for the Lord type music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them been saved. A lot of them have
Okay.
changed their lives around. You know what I'm saying? And we realized getting older that music does play a big influence on people. You know what I'm saying? And to push out negative messages in lives that we're not living anymore isn't really like something we would like to do anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't sit here and tell you to be thugging. I'm not thugging. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I go to work every day. I own could tell you how many multiple businesses. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, you just it just comes with time where you realize that you know what I'm saying. You're leading people into a bad place because you know we have me and Joseph were having this talk, and a lot of people are easily influenced. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you know like we were talking like that 2 days ago, and Joseph was telling me he's like, man, the music we listen to was made for us, like people like us, but some other people they look at it like a move, like movies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it influences. They want to go and they want to be that gangster and they want to be that drug dealer and they want to, you know what I'm saying, go and do them like that. Kid. Matter of fact, today's a perfect day. I don't know exactly what happened because I was in San Antonio, but some kids were running around here just randomly shooting people today. They did like 12 drive-bys or some shit
Yep.
today. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
They had the
and
city on
they were
lockdown.
kids. I seen 15, 17-year-old misled children. I can tell you right off the bat, they're misled children. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere down the line, somebody told them that shit was cool or something, you know what I'm saying? And trying to be something that probably, I mean, they might be those guys, I don't know, but you know, 75% of people ain't those guys, you know what I'm saying? You hit that prison and you realize, hey, that shit ain't for you, you know what I'm saying? And coming from people who've been there and done that, you know what I'm saying? When they get into this booth, they start to rap and they're like, you know what? I came with a clear conscience run these people down that line. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where it goes, and so a lot of that music has slowly started shifting towards being more positive. Even though we still can talk about the same things, we just talk about them in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So it's still the same music. It's just we're more careful about our words, man. You ever heard the saying that words are powerful? You know what I'm saying? We don't want to speak stuff
Yep.
into the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would never want you to do something I wouldn't do myself. You know what I mean? So at this point in life, it's like, man, I'm trying to encourage you to be a businessman. I'm trying to tell you to get money. A lot of my music in the last maybe 5 to 7 years has been slab music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I do. I ride around, I ride slab, I get money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just having a good time
Yeah.
with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to let you kids know, go get some money, go enjoy life, eat some steak and shrimp someday, man. Them noodles ain't where it's at, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting that peanut
Hell
butter on that
no.
motherfucking pancake ain't where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't where it's at, bro. Like and you take it from motherfuckers who've been there, and so that's where the direction of the music's been going. And like me personally, I don't even do a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? Like if you follow me, these guys will call me and be like, "Derek, come do a verse," and I'm like, "All right." I'll knock the verse out. You know what I'm saying? You see, I got the studio still. But like
Yeah. Oh
for me,
yeah.
I'm too busy running businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'm going to Las Vegas next month. I'm opening another store in Vegas. I'm opening a food truck on the east side. You know, we got the stores San Antonio, Austin, Oklahoma, Katy, Houston. Like we're all over the place. So the music thing, once I really couldn't make big money in it, I kind of left it alone, man. For me personally, the streams ain't where it's at. You know what I'm saying? When I could physically sell CDs, I loved it. I loved it. But I don't know, man. The amount of money that I make in streams versus the time and the effort it takes is just not there for me. For me personally, you know what I'm saying? But I still love the music. That's why we get in here. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a whole I picked this motherfucker up. Whole ass big ass fucking piano right here, and you know what I'm saying. Like I still get in here when I got some free time and I do the music, but it's not like something that I'm doing every day. Like you're not gonna catch me here every day doing it.
Yeah, it costs money to make music, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you've invested way more money into music than you've ever made off of it. That's usually how it goes, unless you're,
Way.
you know what I'm saying, some kind of mainstream artist. You know. And
Mm,
I'm assuming that's and my was going to be my next question is why you stopped doing the Big Dirty Presents, because I know you had that going on. You know what I'm saying, with your promotions. You know what I'm saying, you were bringing down artists to perform, a lot of Latin hip hop artists and stuff like that. So what happened with
mm.
that?
So the venues, Austin used to have medium-sized venues. Now it's either really small or really big. Like I it's a 200 person venue, and if I bring that's more like a local show. If you bring an artist, let me just for example, let me say Zero. Everybody in Texas knows Zero. Let's say I bring Zero. Zero costs 15,000, 20,000, whatever he costs to come. I don't know these days, but I would have to sell out 300 tickets at like $40 a ticket just to make my money back. That's not even to make no money, just to break even. I would have to do that, and putting people in a 300 person venue, it's not worth it for me to go through all the trouble to not make no money. And then the step up from that would be something like the Moody Center or Cedar Park Center, the HEB Center, and then that place is gonna hold like 200,000 people or some crazy shit. And Zero's not gonna sell
Yeah.
200,000 tickets. At that point, you got to bring fucking Kanye West or somebody, and then you know what I'm saying. God knows what Kanye West is fucking charging, probably like $1 million. And then you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
then there's no in between where I can spend 50, 60,000 and make a little money. You know what I mean? It's either I'm gonna spend 20 and lose, or I'm gonna spend $1 million and pray that it comes back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just I don't know. You know what I'm saying? As far as the promotion goes, I'm in the middle. I'm not gonna spend no $1 million. I don't got no $1 million to give Kanye West, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lose that. I
Yeah.
go buy fucking property before I do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the 20,000,
Yeah.
you're not gonna fucking make it back because the venues are so small. Republic Live was really a lifesaver, man. They just had that perfect capacity, that 1,500 person capacity. Where if I sold, because I sold that out. I sold it out with Kevin Gates. I sold it out with Boosie. I sold it out with
I was
who
gonna
else
bring up the
had me
Boosie
in?
show that y'all did. That Boosie
Yeah,
show was big because that was right after he got out of jail, and he was
yeah.
fucking wanted by everybody at that time.
So what happened with that Boosie show? We just lucked out. World Star was the biggest thing in the world at that time. We locked in that
Yeah, y'all
Boosie
partnered up
show.
with them, right?
They came and found us. They were like, "You guys got Boosie? His first show home?" We're like, "Yep, we got the contract." They were like, "We need our name on that." We were like, "Bet." Put your name on that. They brought us Dej Loaf. They brought us King Louis. I mean, they turned our good concert into a great concert. You know what I'm saying? Because it was World Star. So we had Boosie. That was probably one of the biggest shows I ever did. We had to call the cops. You know what I'm saying? The not me personally, but the venue had to call the cops to shut it down because people were still trying to come in, and it was at capacity. We're like at 3,000 people capacity, dude. And they were like, "It's over.
Damn.
It's over." They were like, "Fuck." They called the fire marshal, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the club owner, he freaked out. He was like, "What the fuck?" I guess he never seen the parking lot. You know, everybody's outside with their slabs and shit. It was just crazy. So old boy started flipping out. He's like,
Is it?
shutting it down, shutting it down. We're like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We started a whole line of people trying to get in there, but that was a badass show though, for
So it's
sure.
safe to say, is it safe to say you basically y'all made money off of that show? Hopefully, you know what I'm
Oh
saying,
yeah, for
since y'all
sure.
partnered up.
For sure, for sure.
Oh,
I
good.
think we were gonna make the money anyways, Boosie. But when we partnered up with World Star in South by Southwest, it was crazy. That was a crazy show. That show did better than when we brought the Migos. And the Migos had already dropped the no
Damn.
label too. They were already popping, and Boosie did better than the Migos. Not saying Boosie's a bigger artist. You know, people are gonna get in there and start talking crazy shit about how Migos are the biggest artists. Whatever, whatever. I'm just saying, because of World Star, that show was bigger than our Migos show.
But not just that. Like I said, Boosie was just getting out of jail for that shit. His name was hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that was at that time, at that very exact moment, that was the hottest artist out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Yeah,
He didn't even have no music out at the time, and he was the hottest artist out there.
yeah, for
Everybody
sure.
wanted a piece of him at that day. Y'all, that's just
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Y'all were the first people to get a concert booked for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
y'all were ahead of the game on that one. That's man, kudos to y'all on that one. That was a dope power play right there. You know what I'm saying?
no, for sure. But like I said, they still had them venues. Like I think that venue turned into ACC now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was all about. I need a place to put them. That's it. If I could find a spot that was reasonably priced and big enough, I'd get back into it. Because right now, I really want to start doing local stuff again. Because I see some people are doing. They're doing. I'm not gonna knock nobody. People are doing it, but I just feel like me personally, I could do it a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I
Okay.
don't know if you were
Hey,
around when we were doing the Ruta Maya's days, but we were doing 500, 600 people local shows. Like no headliner. We were the headliner and we were fucking putting 500 people in here. You know what I'm saying? Us, Murder Squad, the COD, which is changes to the League of Extraordinary G's, Criminals. Shit, man, so many people fucking Die Slow. Uh fuck, dude, there was so many people, you know what I'm saying? Like local shows selling out 500, 600 people capacity. Like shit was crazy. You know what
that's a
I'm
hard
saying?
thing to do. That's a
For
hard thing to do
sure.
because I've always felt Austin is a music city, but I never felt Austin was a hip hop music city. Like the city doesn't accept it as much as it would accept any other kind of genre of music.
For sure, for sure. Like I said, but I see it changing. I do see it changing. There's a lot of people in there. You know what I'm saying? The city's getting bigger. We're getting more of a hip hop scene. But there is a lot of people here. They do stuff, but they go other. Like we have a lot of good producers here. You know what I'm saying? And they do work with big artists. They're just underground. You know, they're not as well known in the city, but like you could be in Houston, they'd be like, "Hey, what's up with such and such?" Man, oh shit, you know, homeboy, like you know what I'm saying? Because they're out there networking
Yeah.
and doing because they've realized that Austin just isn't the city to do it in. You know what I mean? And I hope one day we can change that. You know what I'm saying? Because we tried really hard, and I think we had a really good run at it. And then, like I said, it just I don't know some personal things in life happened where I was like, man, fuck all that. I stopped and I just went the other way, but you know what I mean? I think we were pretty close to doing, you know what I mean? Like I think we had figured it out right at the point where I just wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was I don't know. Being a rapper is weird, bro. Like when people start to know you and recognize you, shit be weird. Like you be sitting at a restaurant eating with your kids and motherfuckers start coming up to you and rapping and shit and you're like, "Oh fuck, I'm trying to
They
enjoy
want to
my
get
fucking
signed.
tacos, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like I don't know. But it's crazy. But it all comes around full circle though, because even with all these clothing stores that we have, all I do is hang around rappers all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like I be in San
Yeah.
Antonio when
Hey,
the rappers come,
you
they
deep in
pull
the
up.
game.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's all the same shit. All the podcasters, all the rappers, all the producers, everybody comes to my stores. So I'm still around the same motherfucking people. It's just that I'm not putting myself out there as much no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling a friend of mine the other day, she's a singer, and I was like, man, you can't take back famous. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a little taste of it in the city, and I ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I can just imagine motherfuckers like I see why Kanye West go crazy. I'm going crazy in the neighborhood. This motherfucker can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It just
And
wasn't
you
for me,
stick
so I
out.
couldn't.
You got the candy red Cadillac on swings and the big bus, you know what I'm saying, with the wrapped bus. So I mean, people can see you coming a mile away, literally. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, for sure, for sure. But you know you got to catch me out there. But like I said, enough time has passed that a lot of these youngsters they don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know, my demographic they're a little older now. They don't act the same. You know what I mean? Like it's just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I see a lot of these youngsters going hard though. Like a lot of them.
Yeah. Speaking of that, that's one of my next questions is, in your opinion, who's the best of the next generation representing Austin, in your opinion, that you've seen?
Man, y'all gonna be mad at me. The girls got it right now, bro. The girls got it. Baby Rose got it. She's a star in the making. I ain't gonna. Baby Rose is a star in the making. She just don't know she probably know, but she don't know she's a star yet. P Killer, P Killer's a star. You know what I'm saying? P Killer be everywhere,
I've
man. I
heard of
was
her.
in, like you said, I got a store in Orange County, bro, and my boy Juice WRLD out there. You know what I'm saying? We was out there at a show and he was like, you know this girl P Killer, I just motherfucking had her on my podcast. I was like, damn, she out here in LA working. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not see that in the
That's
city.
dope.
I was in LA and they knew who she was. They had her on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So she's another one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to P Killer. Um, Miss Goldie had a run. I don't know what she got going on right now. After that little beef they got, she kind of stepped back. Like as far as I can see, I don't know if she's still dropping
Yeah.
music, but she had herself a little run too. You know what I'm saying? They were putting out good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like new people go, them three for sure. There's a cat. Man, I don't want to get his name wrong, but I'll be seeing him everywhere too. OMB or OBN Bleeder, something like that. I don't. Like I said, sorry, no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not good with the names like that, but that guy has been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like just today, I started listening to his music because I was like, man, you know, it takes you a while, especially me. Like I'm not in the hip hop shit like that, so I don't really be like looking for it no more like that. But this cat popped up on my feed so many times. I said, you know what? Let me go check him out. And I heard a song and I was like, oh,
Hell
this motherfucker
yeah.
got it. He got it. You know what I'm saying? So he's another one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Uh, of course, I wouldn't even call these guys new. They've been doing it forever, but they just rebranded, and I'm actually on a lot of tracks. I guess I'm part of it as well. But the Winner Circle, man, those guys right there, those guys are so seasoned. The music they putting out right now is ridiculous. Straight mainstream music. Like they
Who's
haven't
Winner
even put it
Circle?
all
Who's
out
this
yet.
consist of?
So it's Mac Man. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. They're gonna make me mad if I start missing names. But Mac Man's one of the main ones. G Dollar. Shout out to my boy Steve O, Joe D. Um, shit, Chris Hill. Man, they got so many people over there. Man, I just can't even begin to name them all. But it's just a whole bunch of rappers that are getting together and just killing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
that's
I
dope.
think I'm
Man,
on
that's
like
dope.
five. I'm on like five tracks over there because I was just in the studio with them. We're just killing it. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself part of the Winner Circle too, but it's just like another big like you said, a Wu Tang. Motherfuckers just getting together and they're just killing shit. Like they're just like fuck it.
Hell
Every
yeah.
Tuesday or Thursday we're getting together, we're killing shit, and then fucking Saturday we're shooting a video, and they're just man, they're going hard. Like you know what I'm
Have they
saying? You gotta
released any
check it out.
projects yet?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna send you some videos they got. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been working really hard consistently. And they're like me though. They're just doing it to do it for fun. Like we ain't got shit to do on a Tuesday. We're gonna knock this shit out. You know, and let you know I can still rap. You know what I'm saying? But
That's when some of the best
there,
music comes out. Whenever you're just doing it for fun and not thinking about trying to pay the bills with a song or trying to make a hit. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
just
for
get
sure.
vibing to the music and let the shit come to you. You know, naturally. You know what I'm saying? Not feeling rushed and all that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make something happen. But we have
Yeah,
to check them out because any link you send and every song we'll talk about, I'm gonna have the links in the description for anybody that wants to check it out. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can check out the music, give it a like, give it a listen, hate on it, like on it, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
for
Just, you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Leave me
Take
a
listens
bad
before you
review.
hate on it. You know what I'm
Leave me a
saying?
bad review so it
But
pops up.
if you hate it, fucking let us know you hate it. You know what I'm saying? But shit, keep it 100.
Yeah, for real.
And speaking of the new people, and in my opinion, two people that you didn't mention, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're finished with your list or not, but two people that I've seen lately that have been popping up on my feed. There's one guy, Little J from the O. He's been popping
Hmm.
up on my feed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what kind of algorithm I got going on, but his couple songs just keep coming up. Every time I'm on Real Swiping, his songs come on, and I listen. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him, but he's one person I think that's I think coming out good and representing Austin good. And the other one who I don't know if he's actually recorded the music a lot, but P100. You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to P100. That's
Yeah,
boy,
you know what I'm
man.
talking about?
Yeah, free P100, man. You
Man,
still owe me
free
a track, P.
P100. Hey,
Yeah,
you
man.
own my track. Lay that, cause hey,
Yeah.
you
Nah, he
need
don't
to
owe
let
me
him
no
go to your
track, bro. Hold on,
studio.
though. Yeah. No,
Hey,
yeah,
you need to
man.
let him record over there, man. I want to hear an album. I'm ready to add his shit to my Spotify because the videos he has on the reels of him rapping on these industry beats already, like to the Too Short, I Need a Freak beat. Fire. That shit
Yeah,
is fire. I'm ready to jam that shit on Spotify when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I want to. He needs to get out and get on the music. You know what I'm saying? I don't
yeah,
know
for
what he's in jail
sure,
for.
man. Me and P was supposed to do a track like 10 years ago, man. But that boy, he's a real street cat, man. He be in and out of that thing. So, we just haven't crossed paths again to do it. But for sure, I need to get in there with him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I said, I seen Lil J from the O. He does a lot of stuff with well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I've heard some tracks that he does with like Tone and Montana. You know what I'm saying? Montana's another one
Okay.
that Montana. I don't know. He ain't rapping right now, but that boy's cold. You know what I'm saying? He be
Yeah,
doing his
10:30
thing.
Montana, right?
Yeah,
10:30 or 10. Okay, yeah.
yeah. 10:30, 10:30 Montana. That boy cold. That boy cold, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
shout him out, man.
yeah,
He's coming up too, man. I've listened to a couple of his jams, man. I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of people, man. I could list all day. You know what I'm saying? But I also tell people like this, but don't get in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in that same algorithm that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that shit goes off of the music that you listen to, and I'm still listening to Tupac and shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that
I
stuff
believe
doesn't
it.
pop up on my feed unless I go looking for it. You know what I'm saying? But that goes to another thing. You need to promote harder, because if you're not, if I haven't came across you yet, that means you're not promoting hard enough. You need to promote harder. You know what I'm saying?
Because
And that's just coming
you're
from an
potentially
OG that's telling you. You know what I mean?
yeah, because you're potentially the target audience that they're trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in, you know what I'm saying, like who lives the lifestyle
Yeah.
you live, I'm assuming. So, yeah, I get what he's saying. If he hasn't scrolled through reels and your music hasn't popped up, you're not reaching the target audience that you need to be reaching, and you need to be, like you said, promote harder or go a
Exactly.
different direction, do something different. You need to definitely, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, hit that because yeah, you're deep in the music game. I'm assuming people's shit should definitely be popping up across your shit.
You see what I'm
You're a
saying? Like,
promoter, you know what I'm saying? You're an artist, you know what I'm saying? You have all that shit going on. That is very
yeah.
surprising then.
Yeah. And that's this a big thing. And I'll tell people, just because your music's good doesn't mean it's gonna get heard. You know what I'm saying? Promotion is 90% of the game. You have to. You gotta promote so good that my mama asked me, "Hey, who the fuck is 1030 Montana?" That's how good you gotta be promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gotta know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gotta know you. And it don't matter if your music's good or not. If they know who you are, they're gonna go look and listen. And then they'll be like, all right, this is good or this is trash. Or, you know what I'm saying? Back to that bus thing that we were talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I dropped 3 albums before I rapped that buzz. And nobody called me a rapper until I rapped that buzz. Then they were like, oh, this
Damn.
motherfucker's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't miss that. That's the biggest promotion ever. And I parked that motherfucker at Fiesta or HEB and it's like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Boy, got a bus with his name on that motherfucker. But that goes
That's a
back to the
badass
promotions.
buzz.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But that goes, you have to promote. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You gotta, even if it's old school, you gotta have flyers at the concerts. They gotta remember your name. Somebody somewhere told me that people have to see your name 25 times before they remember it. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay,
gotta
that's a
see
good.
Tone Brigante 25 fucking times before my mind says, who the fuck is Tone? Matter of fact, I did the same. I just proved my own point talking about OBN Bleeder. You see what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
seen the name so much that today, that's why he's fresh on my mind, because on my way from San Antonio, I was listening to him. And I was like, this dude keeps popping up on my fucking feed. You know, whether it's the Instagram, the Austin Street TV, or the 512, or all, you know, wherever he's popping up at, I seen him enough to where today I finally said, let me go listen to this guy's music. And now I'm like, damn, he's pretty good. So tomorrow I'm gonna listen to some more of his music. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know if he's paying for that or it's organic. Doesn't really matter. It worked either way. You know what I'm saying? It worked. And if it works on
exactly.
me, it'll work on somebody else. So and that's the thing I tell all these young artists. You know what I'm saying? Promote. Be at all those events. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Buki. Shout out to my boy Kabuki's. That boy is at every event. He don't miss an event. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Kabuki. He's at all the events. You know what I'm saying? He's all the events. When he drops an album, hey, guess what? You got 500 people waiting to hear it. Whether you're good or you're bad, they don't care. They want to know because you're at every show, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're at every
Hell yeah.
concert. You're on Facebook. You're on Instagram. You're on TikTok. It's so easy now. You know what I'm saying? Like the internet. I come from a time we didn't have the internet. You know what I'm saying? I was before YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I remember
Straight
MySpace
up.
was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hell
it was
yeah.
different. We had to hit the streets. You know what I'm saying? So man, y'all got it made right now. Like it's so easy. Man, look at this. I got a studio right here. We used to have to pay for
At
that
your
shit.
fingertips. Yeah, at your
Yeah,
fingertips right
come on,
now.
man. I turn this
What
thing
year
on
were
and
you
drop a
born?
song right now. Hmm?
What year were you born?
83.
83. Okay, I was born in 86. So yeah, I was born without the internet. You know what I'm saying? Even when the
Yeah,
internet
shit.
came out, you know what I'm saying? And you got the AOL CD. My dad was, we didn't have a
Exactly.
computer to we didn't have the computer to put the CD in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real. Man,
You
I'm
get that
telling you, we
CD
had
in the
cranky
mail.
computers. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
even
man. I
then,
remember.
fucking, when we got our first computer, my dad was like, "Well, if it's free, how come you need my credit card?" I'm like, "Cause if you go over the 1,000 hours, they're gonna charge you, but we're not gonna go over the 1,000. We're gonna get to 999, then we're gonna stop." You know what I'm saying?
Keeping track of your hours and shit.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man. Like I said, it was a different time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I come from a different time, man. And I wish they had all the stuff now that, you know what I'm saying, 20 years ago, because I'd have been a monster. I'm a monster now with it. So just imagine if I had it when I was in my prime, in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
I'd have
yeah.
been, I'd have took over the world, man. I'd have took over the damn world.
It's
But
easier now, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, these cats they need to promote, and now they got all these tools at their fingertips. They just got to utilize them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's paying these Facebook pages, you know what I'm saying, that have the rap pages that have big followings, or you know, excuse me, paying for Facebook, YouTube ads, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Getting the music videos out there. Shit, y'all videos are out there, man. Y'all have a lot of music out there. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen y'all done a lot of work with On the Real Films. Tell me, how did y'all link up? Because y'all seem to be under the same umbrella. You know what I'm saying? You and Mac. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the same
so
shit going on.
yeah, for sure. Like I said, Mac's part of the winner circle. It's on the real films. Like I said, it all just stems. You know what I'm saying? And even like some of those videos, Tone shoots them, but we still put under on the real films. You know what I'm saying? Mac will edit them or whatever. We all get together as a collective and we work together. You know what I'm saying? As a team. Like I call Mac right now. Hey Mac, man, let's go shoot a video right now. He'll come. You know what I'm saying? We just I've known Mac forever. I can't even tell you how I met Mac. I just known him forever. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
And it all just stems back from the same neighborhoods. Like I said, Mac from Montopolis and he's from Dove Springs. You know what I'm saying? So he got family here. He got family up the block. And funny thing, you need to put Mac on the show. Funny thing with Mac used to be a bully, man. Mac used to, fight people all the time. So him and a lot of my homeboys would get into it, back in the 90s when we were really like big on the gang banging and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we knew who Mac was before we ever even hung out with Mac. You know what I'm saying? But
And
later
he was
on in
out
life,
there
when we got
thugging
older,
it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Mac was thugging, you know what I'm saying? And later on in life, when we got a little older, you know what I'm saying, when the music started rolling, and then we were like, you know what, hey man, let's link up, you know what I'm saying? And shit, that's my dog now, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I called him up, we go eat tomorrow just for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Just hanging out. That's my boy. And he on the same shit I'm on right now, man. We riding slab. He's like me, he's like, you know what, man, we just gonna make some slab music and just chill. Be some chill old motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what we doing, you know what I'm saying? We got all the equipment to
Yeah.
do it, why not? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I could tell y'all both been in the game. Like I said, I could tell y'all, and if anybody who's followed y'all knows that y'all are obviously one of the same team, and that he's been doing a lot of. I mean, I don't know if he still does, but I even remember like before NBA YoungBoy got big, he was working with like NBA YoungBoy, and I seen the videos on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I would, I
Yeah.
mean, how did that come? I mean, do you know anything about that? Like how they got linked up, or
I
and I know
mean, Mac.
did y'all do any music with NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah, Tone got a song and video with Young Boy. At the time when Young Boy was coming around, that was kind of when I stopped doing music. You know what I'm saying? But we do have songs with Young Boy and then his brother OG3. Rendon got a song with OG3 and Tone got a song with Young Boy. And I don't know exactly how Mac and Young Boy linked up, but Mac was doing a lot of videos for him. Had him here in the city a lot. If you go and look when he got arrested, the last time right here on 6th Street when the feds jumped out on him, if
Ah,
you go
shit.
watch that, Mac and everybody's in the video. You know what I'm saying? Like they were walking him into the club, and you know what I'm saying? Like the feds jumped out on everybody, had everybody on the ground, but that was Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people they might not know that. You know what I'm saying? But we do have a lot of what would I say, contacts maybe. I don't know. We got a lot of people
Y'all do
that are in the
though.
music. You know what I mean? Like we do. I know we do. You know what I'm saying? We just like I said, we just doing our own thing at this point. It's not like, you know what I mean? I'm not looking for Boosie to come drop a verse for me, you know what I mean? But his number's in the phone,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, just random shit.
Shit.
Like,
No,
it's
that's
cool.
dope.
It's
No,
fun.
because I mean, y'all definitely, like I said, for Austin artists, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have done, in my opinion, y'all have broke through the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have fucking A-list features. You know what I'm saying? You got NBA YoungBoy. I know Tone has a song with Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Text too.
have A-list features. Y'all got okay. Tex got the song too. And then y'all got Trader Truth. You got Trader Truth on This Crazy World, which is one of my
Uh-huh.
favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? Video's dope too. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I mean, y'all fuck with a lot of Gorilla Mob and type shit. Y'all got Killer Calion on that track, that Always on My Grind, which is another one of my favorite. When that comes on my Spotify, I don't hit skip. I turn the fucking volume up and I jam out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's got the old school beat. You know what I'm saying? The Earth, Wind and Fire old school beat with the you know what I'm saying? Austin, Texas lyrics on top of it with the and the Killer Calion feature where he killed that shit, man. Y'all, I mean,
Yeah, that boy's
y'all.
monster. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Dougie D
So
too. Real one, you know what I'm saying? Gorilla Mob. Yeah, man. But yeah,
yeah, I
no,
know. Hey, y'all been doing a lot of y'all do a lot of work with them. How did y'all link up?
man, Trey. So Trey and Mac Man are somehow related. I don't know exactly how, but you know what I'm saying, that's how I just got the feature from him. But and then we did the video. But even before then, I've been around so long that when those guys used to come down here before they even blew up, like before Paul Wall and Chameleon they even dropped that Get Your Mind Correct album, when they were still doing mixtape CDs and shit, like we were
Yeah,
in that area, in that circle, you know what I'm saying? Like I got actual taking pictures, like fucking, I don't even know what the hell they're called,
like
like film
Polaroid. But
Polaroids,
yeah,
yeah. Me,
we
Chameleon
had to
there,
develop
fifty
it.
fifty Twin. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 50-50 Twin, Chameleon there, Paul Wall. Uh we were at Trey's Losing Composure album release party. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of way back in the day when Nonstop Records was still here on was it fucking Manchac and Stastny or whatever it is down there. Man, I've been doing this forever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just never took the initiative at that time to do rap music. We were in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we were all in the streets, and it wasn't until like 2006 when I really like, you know what I'm saying, maybe 2005, 2006, when I really say, hey, you know what? Let's try this. You know what I'm saying? Let's actually do something. You know what I mean? But I've been around all them cats, and then later on, like I said, shout out to my boy James Dean. He used to run the back room. He linked us up with the other ones that we needed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Point Blank. I seen him like last week over at James Dean's birth or wedding. You know what I'm saying? So we're really,
OG
really,
point blank.
yeah. We, you know what I'm saying? We be in the circle. Like I said, it's just not something that I just be telling everybody. I don't name drop motherfuckers every day, but you know what I'm saying? We be there. We
Yeah.
be around.
What was the moment then when you realized like, yo, I can really do this. This could be for me. This, you know, this rap shit. When was the moment then? Because you weren't thinking about it then. You know what I'm saying? So when was that? When did it hit you?
Man, a lot of it was me trying to get out of the streets. I was like, this dude went to jail. This dude went to jail. One of my best friends got killed. Uh, and I was like, you know what, man? I was having another kid, and I was like, you know what, man? Maybe I should try something legal. And I wasn't even that good of a rapper, but I knew at the time that we could sell CDs. So if you hear that first album, that shit was slapped together. Shit was fucking garbage. But I could sell CDs. So I did the first album. I sold a bunch of units, maybe like, I mean, to me it was a bunch of units, 2, 3 thousand. Hey, but that was my Prayer Town album. When I came back in the studio, my homeboy Free Pepe, man, my homeboy Pepe, man, somebody had sold him a keyboard like this, and I don't want to say what he traded for it or nothing, but you know what I'm saying, he traded something for it, you know, some street shit, and he was like, "Here, Dirt, take this, make a motherfucking album." So I started playing that motherfucker, and I started making beats on it, and that's when I made the Money Topless album. I made that motherfucker in my grandma's living room. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And when I pressed that one, that I should have got a plaque for that album. I didn't know because I didn't know the game at the time. But man, we were probably selling 1,000 to 2,000 albums a week, a fucking week. That's when I had the bus. We would hit the road. You can ask Booty, you can ask Tone. We would hit the road, wouldn't even take no money with us. And if we gonna sell these CDs, that's gonna pay for our gas, for our room, for our food. And if we don't sell those CDs, we ain't gonna eat. And that's how we made that shit pop. And we went all over Texas, and I sold enough CDs to get a gold plaque. And I never turned in the paperwork. The only reason I even found out that I could do that was when I went and did the Dirty Brigante album. I was in the mastering house. I was at Terra Nova Mastering Studios, and homeboy was talking to me about the last album, and I told him the numbers, and he was like, "You sold that many records?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's a gold plaque." He's like, "Why don't you go turn?" Because I guess every order that I order from Affordable Sounds or wherever I was getting the CDs from, I could take all those receipts and send them in to the fucking whoever the fuck gives you them plaques, the billboard, whoever does it, and they would have gave me a gold record
Yeah, the
for it. I was like,
company.
"Damn, yeah." I was like, "That's dope," but
Man, you
and
should have
then I was
done
like, "Man,
that.
fuck it."
Man, you should have
Yeah, I
done
should
that.
have. Yeah, because on the next one, I just said fuck rap and I left. That was fucking crazy. Like I still got those CDs inside, bro. Like I fucking, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I spent a lot of money on that album on feet. That's the one you saw had all the features on it. I spent a lot of money on production features. I went and got it mastered, everything. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. And I just left it at that point.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? At that point in life, I didn't want to do it no more. And I just stopped. And then I went a couple of years, and then I got that hair up my ass again. I was like, you know what? Let me do this Nostalgic Nightmares. And I didn't even promote that one at all. I just dropped it. That shit probably got like 20 streams. I just dropped it. But that's probably one of my best albums. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't do no promo for it. I just dropped it and said, fuck it. You know what I mean? And
No, it's a good album, man. It's a good album. And speaking of your albums, what do you prefer? Do you prefer producing your own? Because I've noticed you produce a lot of the tracks, or do you like outsource it for the production?
these days, I think I need new production because you got to keep up with the times and the era. You know what I'm saying? My a lot of my music sounds like a certain style, and I try not to do all of it like that. But it really just came about not wanting to pay people because I got fucked over once or twice on beats. You know what I'm saying? And I almost had to fuck a motherfucker up a couple times. And I said, you know what? To avoid that shit, I started making my own beats. You know what I'm saying? And I just stuck with it for a while. Like now, Ryan J's making a lot of our beats. Shout out to my boy Ty. Ty on the track. He did that beat with Killer Calion. He does a lot of the beats. The Juan does beats, and like I said, I'll throw one or two of mine in there too, but just to give people that sound, because a lot of people like that sound. But man, it just like Ryan Jade, he did the big body. I actually made that big body beat, that swing big body. I made that beat, and then we sent it to Ryan Jade, and he changed out like the drums and the bass or something for me, and kind of added a little twist to it, jazzed it up. But you know what I'm saying? I gave him the foundation for it. I like to do that a lot. You know what I mean? Like I'll have a song and I'll be like, yo, this is good. It could be great. And then I'll go find somebody to redo it or something. So it just I don't know. It just
So
depends
you
on
give
how I'm
them the
feeling that day.
blueprints, pretty much.
Yeah,
You give them the blueprints of what you want the track to sound like, and then they take it from there. Like they take your initial production and then build onto it, or you know what I'm saying, and edit it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure. Like
That's
I had
pretty
Ryan
dope,
J just
actually.
remake that Beat It
That's a
beat
good
for
way
me.
to work.
Yeah. No,
Oh
yeah,
shit,
I
you
had
gonna
him.
drop a Michael Jackson track?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a slab song, but it's more singing. I really can't
Okay.
sing, but I just be fucking around. You know what I'm saying? But if I might get somebody to sing that shit, and I'm not even gonna be on it. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's a dope ass track, but it's over that Beat It track. But I told him I was like,
So it
man,
sounds to
remake
me
this
like
shit for me.
you're gonna be. It sounds like you're gonna be like the DJ Khaled of Pie right now. You're just gonna get the production together and then bring all the artists together on the songs. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about that. I started doing that this week. I ain't gonna lie. I had Eli and Lil Joseph in here this week. I didn't even post it online. Like I said, I'm just gonna drop it out and they be like, where the fuck did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Got Dub Donnie here all the time. Lil Tone never hesitate to pull up. I call Lil Tone right now. He'll be here. I probably got a whole album with Mac in the computer. Me and Mac sat in here for a month, knocked out a shitload of tracks. We ain't dropped but one of them. And
Damn.
man, like you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do work on music, but I just to me, if I'm not gonna put the money behind it, then I don't want to drop it because it's just the way it falls on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying? So when I do have time and I say, okay, let me call up Dan to the L and we knock a video out. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll do it. Or if Mac can then put me on a verse, I'll go knock out the verse with them. And you know what I'm saying? That's another big thing. Like I hate when people ask me for features and then they don't do shit with them. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. So now if you ask me for a feature, you got to pay Tone or Mac for the video before I even do the song. I don't want no money for the feature. You're gonna pay them for the video so that I know somebody hears it because I don't take time out of my day to do because that shit takes time. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit there, you got to write it, you got to record it, you got to you know what I'm saying. It take a couple hours and time is money. So I don't do it for you to fucking sit there and listen to that song in your fucking garage. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make sure that that video is paid for. When we're done, we're shooting the video and we're dropping that shit, and it makes it worth my time. You know what I mean? So people at least know that I still do shit out here. So if you want a feature, hit up Tone or hit up Mac. Hell, you can even hit up Dan. Dan to the L. Pay for that video.
If
Then I'll do the feature.
if you want the feature, holla at Mac and Tone and get the video done, and you get the free Big Dirty fucking feature, man. Like, what's wrong with you? That's a deal. That's a steal. You better
Yeah,
jump
you
on that. You know what I'm saying?
for the free.
Especially you
For the
Austin
free.
artists. It's an Austin artist need to jump on this deal because you know what I'm saying. Like, you want to work with OGs in the game from the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the OGs need to work with the younger generation. So
For sure.
anybody who's listening, take advantage of that shit. That's a real deal steal right there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
and the videos are dope. You know what I'm saying? Mac and Tone do
They're
the
good
best videos
videos.
in the city.
Yo.
Good videos.
Yeah, it ain't like you buying trash. That's a great video. You know what I'm saying? He does good videos. And
Oh
he's
yeah. You know what I'm
reasonable.
saying?
You know
He's
what I'm saying? Like he's reasonably priced.
what's reasonably
So yeah.
priced. So you know, it was an estimate. So anybody listening might want to count their blessings in their pocket.
Listen, I've seen Tone do specials for $100. hundred
Damn,
dollar
you're
video.
probably not gonna get the $100 one, but we've seen it.
Dog, wait, man, all you gotta do, wait. Hey, when Tone says, hey, I'm doing a deal, pay him. Hey, $100 in my video. You know what I'm saying? But you know, from 100 to 1,000, it depends. So, and a lot of that is not even the editing. It's like, do you want to rent a room? Like when we did I can't even think of the damn name of the song. We've done so many, but we rent out like a warehouse where I pull my car in and set the lights up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to have different scenes. Like some of that shit goes to that. It doesn't even go to like the director. It's going to make your video better. You know what I'm saying? So of course, Tom go pull up for that $100, $200 and shoot you in one location, maybe two. You know what I mean? But if you want all the fucking AI and all the graphics and all that shit, of course they're gonna charge you a little more. It takes more time. You know, so it depends on what you got. You know what I mean? Hell, I just got a AI video from Compound Films. I think it was only like $150 or maybe $300. I don't remember, but it was cheap for a fucking full AI video.
That's
Like,
dope.
man,
Shit, I ain't mad at it. AI is the
yeah.
next evolution of that shit. People got to embrace it, or you know what I'm saying, because it is gonna help people. You know what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if Mac and them are start using AI if they haven't already. You know what I'm saying, using AI to help produce these videos.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's cheap, bro. Like I did a cartoon video. I think I'm the first in the city who did it, who did a real cartoon video. But I think I paid like $1,000 for that video. You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn,
fuck.
that's a stack.
Yeah, for a fucking cartoon. Crazy. But like I said, shit's it's so accessible and it's so cheap right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no reason you shouldn't be putting money behind yourself when it's so cheap. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah, fuck being in that studio. I'll tell y'all like this, man. Take one song you think is great, and push that motherfucker all year. Make sure the whole world knows it. Then do another one. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I see a lot of people, even some of my own artists, they'll drop song after song after song after song after song after song, and it's cool. You working, lots of videos, but I've noticed that people they skip over it. They're like, damn, another one today. I ain't even like the last one. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it this is the thing about music, man. And like I said, I'm old, so I've noticed it already. The more it gets drilled into your head, the more you like it. Cause I hear a song on the radio and I hate that motherfucker. And then 10 years down the line, when that bitch comes on, I'm singing the fuck out that song. Like, how the fuck do I know this? Cause it was drilled into my fucking head in the club. It was drilled into my head on the radio or wherever the fuck I heard it every day. And that's how they make hit songs for the radio. It's not that the song's good, it's that they drill it into your head. You know what I'm saying? Like over and over and over. And then you have no choice but to sing that motherfucker because now you're in your head. You know what I mean?
That's the power of the radio. And speaking of the radio, what's your opinion on Austin radio? Because in me personally, I think they need to just burn down 103 point whatever the fuck it is and just start over from the ground. Because that shit is, in my opinion, garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
I'm gonna be
know.
honest with you. I haven't listened to the radio in 10 years. Every once in a while, I'll turn on 88.7. You know, or at least I used to when DJ Versus was on, or a couple of other cats that be on there doing their thing. You know, say I'm not gonna knock them because people still do listen to the radio. I just personally don't because I stream music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it comes from. You stream it. You know what I mean? I'm on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. I'm wherever I'm streaming it. Apple Music. That's where I get my music from. Sometimes I'll be on Shade 45 because they be dropping like new artists and shit. And sometimes I want to listen to some new shit. But other than that, I'm just on fucking YouTube and whatever comes up next, I listen to it. You know what I mean? Like I'll discover a song that was 8 years old. I'll be like, oh shit, where did this come from? You know what I mean? Just randomly
Yeah.
drive and listen to a song. You know, that's where a lot of my music comes from.
And you're just helping make the point of why listen to the radio when it's not going to play anything good, more than likely that you're going to want. And then you can just listen to your playlist on Spotify or your YouTube playlist or whatever it may be. And like when they had that throwback station in town, I think it was 95.9. And, man, I thought they could have did so much with that. You know what I'm saying? At least had like a local Austin hour. You know what I'm saying? 9 to 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Play some local music on there. I don't know.
See,
I just feel like they missed that shit. You know what I'm saying? They missed the ball. They dropped the ball with those stations.
a lot of them they can't play certain stuff because it's pre-programmed. They have a list of things they can play, and that's why they don't. 88.7 isn't like that, so they will show love. You know what I'm saying? They 88.7. If you can find a DJ who likes you, they will show love there. But you got to find a DJ who likes you. The DJs act like fucking superstars too, so sometimes they don't. Not all of them. Shout out to my boy Smackola, DJ Versus. Like I said, they'll play your music. But another thing is if your music sounds like shit, they're not gonna play it on the radio. Go get your shit mixed and mastered professionally. If you think that song is a hit, spend $100 fucking. Go to Terra Nova, get that shit mastered. I hear a lot of people talking about, "I'll master that shit." No, but they're not gonna play it. They're not. If you even my music, I hate when it man Smack. I love my boy Smack, but he'll play some of my music or DJ Mondo. Man, fucking Mondo, you motherfucker. They'll play my music and it's be that old shit that is not mastered, it's not mixed, and you're playing something like fucking Kanye West that's up here, and then my song is way the fuck down here, and it just sounds like shit. It kills the party. You know what I'm saying? And this is me. It's my music. It kills the party because of the sound quality. You know what I'm saying? It's just like and then you're like, and you know, it's just with the older music. The newer music, I can get it mastered. But if you think your song is really that good, go get that shit mastered. So when we play it in the fucking club, it's fucking beating them speakers up like a real mainstream artist does. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't play fucking Gorilla Mob and the shit goes, hmm. You know what I'm saying? They get their shit mixed and mastered. They do it right. And a lot of people they miss that step because it's so easy to just pump out music. And you're like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Like people do care. DJs care, clubs care, radio cares. People like me who have good sound systems in their fucking slabs, we care. I don't give a fuck how good your song is. If that bass ain't bumping, I'm not gonna listen to it because that's what I'm hitting the park for. I want my trunk to rattle. So like, man, you know what I mean? If the shit's not mastered, I'm not gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. Like, mix your music right, for
Invest in
sure.
yourself, 'cause if not, nobody else will. Because it's just, if you don't take your music serious, why should anybody else take your music serious? Is what it comes down to. If you're not gonna
Exactly.
invest $100, why the fuck would they even bother playing your shit on the radio? They're like, man, this dude's not even gonna go do the $100 shit to get the shit done right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no,
Yep.
pass. Because there's for every artist that's not doing all the right steps, you got 10, 20 other artists who are doing those steps. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it may be, whatever those numbers are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
there's somebody out there who is paying that $100, who is getting the, you know what I'm saying, the best graphic designer to do their graphics and not just the AI chat GPT shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people, there's real people invested in themselves.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I use the Chat GPT when I'm just bullshitting on Facebook. But like, man, Tosin's my guy. Go get you a graphic from Tosin or hit up Yellow Stud, get you a graphic. You know what I'm saying? Pay for that shit for that album because when that fucking shit gets put on a billboard or your posters or wherever you put it, it's all fucking pixelated from Chat GPT. You don't want that shit because that you know what I'm saying? Somebody I seen somebody say I don't remember who the fuck said they were on my Facebook and they're like, if your flyer look like shit, I know your song gonna sound like shit. I'm not gonna listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean?
That's how I
Like
feel.
you got to invest in yourself. You
Looks,
got to yourself.
the looks are gonna help sell it because if I'm going to the CD store and I see fucking, you know what I'm saying, the big dirty CD with the professional graphics, and then next to him is, local rapper B with, you know what I'm saying, the Microsoft Paint graphics on there. I'm not even gonna bother looking at the Microsoft Paint motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like,
Yeah.
this shit looks like trash. It's probably the CD-ROM, the burnt CD in there, like I'm gonna go
Mm-hmm.
get this high quality looking CD, the one that looks like it's got some real value to it. That's just,
Exactly.
it
And the guy
looks the
paid for
looks are
his
gonna help.
production. He paid. Yeah. Exactly. That's yeah for sure. I mean,
It's a presentation. The
appearance.
music is an
Yeah.
introduction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
And then if you're really trying to
um,
get you got to have merch these days too. So ride around with t-shirts or
gotta have the
something.
merch.
Something. You know what I mean? Like
Straight up. Hey, I bought a shirt off Mac before. He had the merch. He had the merch on deck when we linked up one time and years ago. And fucking, I bought the shirt. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the Austin shirts. I can't remember. It had the Austin skyline on it, and it said Austin on there. You know what I'm saying?
I love Austin. See, so him and
Yeah.
him
You know
and
what I'm saying?
I think it was just Tex on cool. Tex, he did the I Love Austin song, and that was the merch for it, and they just kept running with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a good shirt. It sells. You know what I mean? Like, but his shit,
I
Mac
bought
keep
it.
them
Shit.
shirts in deck. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He
See,
popped the trunk on me. I dropped a 20 or whatever it was that day. You know what I'm saying? So it's no
yeah,
joke.
yeah.
I'm a
So
supporter. I
see,
ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's got
No, for
some dope
sure.
shit, I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, like I wear the Winter Circle shirts all day. I wear the Mac Man shirts all day. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I was wearing the 1030 Montana or the 1030 Montopolis shirt that Tone had. You know what I'm saying? Like I wear all that shit. You catch me in Three Kings gear all day. Shout out to my boy Rendon. You know, part of the barbershop. So man, I be in local shit all day. You know what I mean? You'll catch me when it's cold. I'll be wearing the Dirty Worms, fucking beanies, and you know what I'm saying? Like it
Showing
if I
love,
like it,
showing
I'm definitely
love.
gonna support it. Yeah, for sure. And shout out to Smackola, Dirty Worms, man. They taught me a lot. That man put me on so much game. That's somebody you gotta have on your podcast. That man showed me. He showed me the game. You know what I mean? Like he been independent and he was signed to Bodyhead. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones Jr. He was, you know what I'm saying? He's really been in the game. So that guy he
Okay,
put
well,
me
I'll
on a lot of
definitely
game. Yeah.
Smackola. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the DM. I'm not sliding in the DMs, but I'm gonna be in the DM soon. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? We'll get you in there. Especially you
Yeah.
said he was with Bodyhead. That's dope because I remember when Roy Jones came out with that. I smoke,
So,
I drank.
exactly.
Hey,
That you know what I'm saying? That's smack right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta holler at him. You'd be surprised what Smackola's done. You know what I mean? So yeah,
dope, man. Because I would love to get some Austin knowledge out there, just some more Austin history, the rap history out there to people to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Anybody interested? So definitely, you know what I'm saying? Because we wanted we this podcast here is to help promote the people who are on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in the music game anymore, but just to keep me kind of in the music loop, I wanted to do this podcast. You know what I'm saying? To help promote other people. You know what I'm saying? Get their music out there, get their you know what I'm saying? Get their production out there, and that way I can still show love to people, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully be involved in the music without me having to do music. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I don't miss that. I don't miss spending money on a song that nobody's gonna listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't praying to promote it. I wasn't doing the
yeah,
right things on the promotion side. Like you said, no matter how good the music is, if you're not doing the right promoting it, nobody's gonna fucking hear it. You know, and I've had people
yeah,
listen to my music, but I didn't do all the correct steps. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned
for
and
sure.
hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can share the knowledge with somebody else one day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could see this podcast and be like, okay, this is what we should do. You know, like we should take some of this, you know what I'm saying, and run with it.
Yeah, for sure. Like for sure. Like I, I like to do that too. I like to tell people. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you my mistakes so you don't make them. You know what I mean? Like I did that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop 15 albums and just let them sit in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like got to get out there. You know, you just got to. Like I said, Eli.
Straight
Eli
up.
was in. He was in San Antonio Thursday night and Dallas or San Antonio Friday night. He was in Dallas Saturday night. You know what I mean? He's doing runs, doing shows. Like he's out there networking with people. You know what I mean? And he's still heavy in the music, so he does that. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like you just got to be moving around, even if you don't see it on Facebook. Guys are working. Yeah. But like this
Link them
podcast
up with
shit is
some of these
dope.
newer artists too.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like I said, I mean, I tell everybody like this, well, I'll be on this girl's nutsack. Well, Baby Rose is a fucking star, dude. Like that girl's gonna fucking pop. She's as soon as she finds that right little lane, it's over, dog. She's going. You know what I mean? Like she got it. She ain't found her niche yet. But I think she's almost there. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get it, and then Bleeder's gonna get it too.
She needs to link up with an OG in the game, in my opinion, somebody like an OG female Texas artist like Carolyn Rodriguez or Powder. You know what I'm saying? Like I could, you know what I'm saying? I think that would help get the Houston crowd and the other parts of Texas to take notice in her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's got a good music and good thing going on. But you know, sometimes you just need that cosign from these other old school artists just to be, you know what I'm saying? And that cosign can do wonders for
Yeah, it
somebody's
does
career. You
wonders.
know what I'm saying?
Does wonders. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure. Like I said, you know what I'm saying?
So
You
I
just
mean, she
linking with
got
the
your
right
cosign,
people.
obviously.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? She's probably one of the only artists that I got. I got a feature with her that's not in the Poverty Island camp. You know what I'm saying, on this new album that everybody else is pie. And she's like the only one that's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, yeah, come drop this track. You know what I'm saying? And of course my boy Jacob Home. Shout out Jacob Home.
Oh, he
He
was with
showed up.
the Top Dollar Entertainment, right? Jay Capone,
Yeah, yeah. He back at it, boy. He killing that
OG
shit right
Austin
now too.
artist.
Mm-hmm. But when he starts dropping all that, because he been working.
Okay, see,
He
I
said,
moved to Austin in like 2008 or 2009, and he was. I remember hearing about him back then. You know what I'm saying? And so I know, you know what I'm saying. He got locked up for a long time, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know any of the details of that, but I remember even having some kind of Man, I don't remember what DVD it was. It was a music DVD, and they had a J Capone music video on there, man. I remember just, I was thinking just like, wow, man, like there's people in Austin rapping. I didn't know at the time, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, there's motherfuckers in Austin doing it too. I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah. I personally think Jay Capone would have been the guy. He'd have been the guy that took us mainstream if the feds hadn't picked him up. You know what I mean? Like he was
Damn.
there. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really sat there and talked to him and asked him, but from what I heard, understood, he was like at the BET Awards or the Ozone Awards or some shit
Damn.
when the feds snatched him up. And he was working. He had just dropped that song with Bun B and Ray J, and it was on the radio. Do you remember that song? Ray J on the
No,
hook,
I
Bun B
don't.
on the
I'd have to
verse.
hear it.
See what I'm saying? Like, but it was on the radio, and the motherfucking feds came and snatched him up. He was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was there. I think he was getting production from Cool and Dre or somebody. Like, he was there. Feds fucked that up. But shit, like I said, he's back. He's back. He's killing that shit. I just did a track for him like 2 weeks ago. Killing that shit. Like, wait till we drop that video. Like,
So do you think he's in your opinion, would he be the person who started this Austin, Texas rap scene, or who is if he's not the person in your
no,
opinion?
fuck, no, hell no. I'm not. You know, get me beat up. He was, he was probably, I say, right before my generation. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're around the same age, he was doing it before I was. So I'd say he was a generation before me, and he did it way bigger than me for sure. Um, as far as started this shit, man, I don't know who. As far back as I can remember, from when I was young, MC Fatal. He's a big, bad and cold motherfucker. Shout out to my boy Fatal. He was one of the
MC
original
Fatal.
ones that I can remember. Flow Mob. They had that track. What you know about that wood? They had a bunch of tracks, but that was their like hit. They were on the radio. Of course, I think Sam Houston Boys is probably one of the biggest to come out of the city. They had good albums. There wasn't even songs, like the whole albums were good. That When the Smoke Clears and I can't remember the name of the other damn album right now, putting me on the spot, but Sam Houston Boys, what is homeboy's name?
And
Struggling
this is all
Records.
Austin history.
Yeah, so there was
Okay.
some cats with
I haven't
Struggling
heard.
Records. That who else was out there before we? And these were all guys before I even fucking thought about being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That I can remember in the city. MC Overlord, he was another one. Shit,
I've
Babu
heard of
Blake's
MC
been doing it
Overlord.
forever. You remember MC Overlord? He's doing fucking custom sounds
I've
commercials and
definitely
shit.
heard of it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely know MC Overlord. That name has been around. You know what I'm saying? What about
Uh,
JLG? Is he your generation or the generation before you?
Gerald G's my generation. He's another one, man. Listen, man, I I tell you, if Gerald G was from Houston or Dallas, he'd a pop. You know what I'm saying? Austin just has that stigma, but Gerald G is a fucking A-list rapper. Gerald G is a monster, dude. Go listen to that Rapid Rick album where Gerald G and Zero on that song with Chameleon
I,
on the hook.
I know exactly. I know exactly what song you're talking about. That shit is
Yeah, I'm
fire.
all about my change. Hey, man, come on, man. Gerald G, Gerald G killed me on Money Topless. Gerald G killed me on the No Tomorrow album. Gerald G killed me. He might have killed me on the Dirty Brigante album too. You know what I'm saying? I know Gerald G killed me. That's why I called Gerald G. I'm like, shit, nah, Gerald G gonna kill me on this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Gerald G's around the same time with me and Jay Capone. You know what I'm saying? It was Jay Capone, Gerald G, Basswood Lane, Gutter Gang. Shout out to Casino. Um, there was a lot of
Casino,
people that
yeah.
were doing really good. They're doing really big. So I won't I won't say people fell off because they did the same thing that I did. We took all this music stuff and we put it into other ventures to make us more money. So they're still out here doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like we still make music. You know what I'm saying? It's not like none of these guys are just fucking bums under a bridge. Like they got businesses going too, and they got, you know what I'm saying, stuff going down. Like shout out to my boys, my criminal boys. You know what I'm saying? They got AC companies. They're running full on AC companies now. You know what I mean? Like it's their companies now. You know what I mean? So we took all the fucking knowledge that we had and used it in other places. You know what I'm saying? I promote fucking companies now. You know what I mean? I promote fucking food trucks now. I promote clothing stores, barbershops, you know what I mean? Barbecue spots,
you
all
got
that
the big
stuff.
dirty
And you
food
know,
reviews. You got the food
yeah.
reviews,
Well,
man.
see, because I'm a funny motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be funny. You know what I'm saying? But I broke my foot, so I was stuck in the house. I was stuck in the house. So I was like, man, I ain't got nothing to do. And I'm the type of motherfucker, I like to work. I like to move. You know what I'm saying? And when I broke my foot, I couldn't. I told myself, I said, this foot's never gonna heal if you don't stay the fuck off of it. So I was like, what can I do to occupy my time? So I started editing videos. And that shit went crazy. I was like, these motherfuckers, dog. I've been rapping for 20 years. You motherfuckers is on me for food reviews.
Like these are the ones
That's
that are
why.
these are the videos that are gonna put me over the top, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, man, that shit low key pissed me off. I said, God damn, dog. I'm playing around over here, you know what I'm saying? Like playing
They're
around,
good.
making fun of food.
The videos are good. The editing is good. The voiceover you're doing over these videos is fucking funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You already said why, but why did you stop? Because I haven't seen anything new from you on that end. What's going on? What?
Because it was just something I was doing while my foot healed. I wasn't trying to be a food review guy. It was just funny to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm funny. And it was funny. So I did it for like the whole month of September, maybe until October. And then we opened up the store in OC. So I had no time. And then right after OC, I flew to Asia. So I was in Asia for like 2 or 3 weeks. Then I came back, went back to California to OC. Then I came back and we have fireworks stands. So I was doing the firework thing and then the Christmas thing. And then after that, I went back to doing all this other shit and I just never sat back down. Like even now, I'll go and if it's a new spot, I'll record it. You know what I'm saying? So my phone's full of video. I just don't sit.
You
I don't
got
have time to
you
sit
got the
there and edit
video
it because
there.
yeah, it just takes time to edit that shit. You know what I mean? So I don't have time, but I when I make some free time, I'm gonna do it again. I just that shit was just I had the time to do it, and it was funny to me. You know what I mean? Like I was like, this is fucking hilarious. Like I thought it was funny. I did a couple of motherfuckers where I was like, I'm finna get banned, and they finna fucking block me. But I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, but
Hey man, the world's waiting. Yeah, man, you can't just hit us with the fucking with the free hit and then expect us not to want more. You gotta go, man. We need you to go pay a fucking editor to go drop these videos, man. We need more content from you on that end because I'm telling you that shit was good. It was hilarious. It was entertaining and informative at the same time. So I'm telling you, man,
yeah.
if you do them again, man, let us know. Tag us. Let the world know. We need more of those.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll try to knock some out. You know what I mean? Like shit. I just really, like I said, I've been busy, man. Like I've already ate everything around me. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, I gotta start, traveling. And that's another part of it. I don't have time to fucking drive to Cedar Park or to Round Rock or you know what I mean? Like, how many times can I fucking do Casa Garcias or One in a Million or you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm like,
the
damn,
the spots everybody knows. You gotta hit the
yeah, you
Casa
know what I'm saying?
Moreno, the Moreno barbecue. You gotta hit up some of the other spots too.
Yeah, see, so I have a Moreno barbecue. I recorded Moreno's barbecue. I just never edited it. You know what I'm saying? I did that one. There's a lot of them like they're just sitting in my phone where I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do this one day. You know what I mean? So as soon as one
What
day
did
I
you
have
think of
time and
Moreno
I'm sitting on a plane or
barbecue?
something. Who?
Oh, that'd be dope. What did you think of Moreno barbecue? Because
No, it was
Austin's
good. It
known for
was
his barbecue, and people. What would you rank it? What would you rank it at? Is it up there with Terry Black's, up there with what I'm saying, with Franklin's, or not
so
not
so
up there with you?
this some crazy shit. I've never been to Franklin's ever because I'm not gonna stand in line.
Me either.
Like fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Terry Black because I'm a Lockhart guy. I'll go to Terry Black's, regular Blacks, fucking Cry, Smitty's, all that. But I'm a Christ guy. I don't know if I'm biased because it's really that good to me, or because it's the nostalgia where my grandma took me. You know what I'm saying? I've been going there for years. I'm talking about when I was a little kid and it was still at Smitty's. So that's my spot. Like I don't, when they say barbecue, like even my kids, they're like, we're not going to Southside. We're not going to, I'm fucking 5 minutes away from Terry Black's, but I'm driving that 30 minutes to Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's just where we go. Uh,
Damn.
but I mean, I've eaten Terry
That says a
Black's. It's
lot.
good
Hey,
barbecue. Yeah, like I'm a Christ guy. But I tell you, if it's your first time trying it, go at 10:30 in the morning when it's fresh off the fucking pit. Best barbecue in the fucking world, dude. Man. Shout out to Mr. Chops, man, the motherfucking pit master. Hey, it's my spot, dude.
Mr. Chop, shout him out, man. Appreciate the good barbecue. He said you hooking it up. And that says a lot. You willing to drive that extra 30 minutes. You're fucking
All day.
because I'm lazy. I'm like if I want something, I'm trying to go with whatever's near me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to drive any further in this office traffic. It's fucking hectic
Yeah,
out
I know
there.
for sure. For sure. I'm about to go
You
to
know,
that
you know
might
what
be
I'm
my next
saying?
one. I'm gonna go all the way to Seguin and try burnt bean. I'm gonna try that spot. I heard that shit was badass. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I drive by there a lot because like even today I drove through Seguin because I-35 so fucked up. It'd take me 3 hours to get home. So I'm just like, man, fuck that shit. Yeah, I'd rather drive all the way up to Seguin and come through the back way through like Lockhart through the toll road and shit. Horrible fucking
Yep,
Austin traffic. Yeah.
that toll road is clutch. Even though I hate paying for that shit, that toll road is where it's at right now. If I had a chance to move out of here, I've been definitely considering it because man, the traffic just gotten so much worse ever since COVID hit, man. It's insanely different. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, something about it is not rubbing me the right way.
Yeah, I know for sure. I thought about moving out of here too. I was gonna go to San Antonio when we first opened the other store, but I told myself I was gonna wait until my son got out of school. He got out of school like a year ago, and then by that time I was like, nah, fuck it, I ain't moving on. I got so used to the drive, I was like, I'll just drive. You know what I mean? You always love
Yeah.
home. So, but
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, who knows?
and like I said, you're from Austin, you know what I'm saying? You're an Austin icon, you know what I'm saying? Why I don't see you leaving, you know what I'm saying? Not if you didn't have to.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people left, man. They price people out of here, dog. The city's expensive. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. I seen that shit change a lot. A lot of people that they used to live here don't live here no more. It's expensive, man. And I told these man. I remember arguing. I don't remember what. It was one of them Prop A bullshit. You know how they fucking want you to vote for a prop or whatever.
Yep.
And it was about 10 years ago. And I remember arguing with these people online. And they were like, we're going to vote for this. And it's going to put a fucking railroad down Congress. And we're going to have buses. And blah. And I was like, you don't own houses. You don't own property. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand what this is going to do to us. No, we're going to fucking have these nice fucking buses for us and blah, 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 blah. They voted for that shit. And our property taxes said, phew, that was it.
Oh
Every
yeah.
motherfucking buddy I argue with don't live here no more. They can't even enjoy half the shit they voted for because it's so expensive to
Yep.
live here. They had to move. They live in fucking Manor, in Elgin, and fucking Round Rock now.
Bastrop.
They live in Buda, Bastrop. Yeah. All that shit you voted for, stupid. You fucking priced yourself out of here. Stupid. Stupid.
Especially when they
It is
gentrified
what it
East
is.
Austin. When they
Yeah.
when they gentrified East Austin, man, they fucked up. I mean, those properties went sky high, man, and they just made everything else go up. Even Dub, man, you're looking at $2,000 to rent a house in Dub Springs. I left
Yep.
Dub last year because of that. And those houses in Dub are old. They're from the 80s and 70s, and they want $2,000 a month for some shit that's run down.
Mm-hmm. And that's how they do it. It's the
No,
property, man. Like I said, we priced ourselves out. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of bad shit happened with that because people when grandmas and mamas start dying, these people are like, fuck that old house. And they started selling their properties instead of fucking keeping them and passing them down like you should do. You know what I'm saying? Help your fucking grandchildren, fool. You know what I'm saying? Give them that property. Put that property in their name so they can go to the bank and get a loan against that motherfucker. Start opening businesses and shit. But we don't teach ourselves
true.
that shit. We don't, a lot of people don't know that type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that I can give fucking 10 properties to my kids. And before I die, I say, hey, kids, fucking, hey, don't be stupid. get a loan out on this, take that money and go invest it in something else. You know what I'm saying? And take that and buy another one, flip another one, sell another one. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever sell this. Somebody told me one day, they were like, man, God ain't gonna make no more land. You better buy land because God ain't gonna make no more. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
You
the
could get new
truth.
shoes, you can get new fucking anything, get new cars. You can't get new land. Ain't no more, it's it.
They
So I was like,
they
damn.
ain't building none unless you got that rocket ship that SpaceX to Mars. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
ain't building no
for
land over
real.
here.
For real. Like, man, shit ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Charlie. But yeah, that's another thing I wish I could have told myself 20 years ago, dude. Buy land. Buy fucking land, dude.
Straight
Because
up.
that's where it's at.
I wish I would. I wish I would have bought some whenever before everybody moved here in 2020, and then all the prices. Because I actually had the opportunity to buy a house over there off of Burleson, and for the last minute I backed out of it because I was scared I wasn't gonna be able to keep up with the mortgage. You know what I'm saying, on a 30-year note, and I wish I did because it was before the big boom in Austin happened, and that house would have been worth a ton more, and I could have sold it, made some money, or kept it, and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I could have owned a house by now. I would been buying a house, and
Yeah,
I
for
backed
sure.
out of it though.
I had a dude on my street on the other side. They had a house for sale for $10,000, $10,000, and I had the cash, and I was gonna buy it, and I was like, and I in my head, here's what I told myself too. I said, man, that shit's trash. It's ran down. It ain't worth no 10,000. Stupid. Stupidest thing I ever did, dude. Property probably worth $500,000 right now. But you know what I mean? I could have bought it for
Yep, that
10.
land.
It's the land. It's not even it's the land. It's you know what I mean? Like especially in my area, I'm 10 minutes from downtown and 5 minutes from the airport. Everybody wants this land. You know what I'm saying? That's why they took the east side over.
Fuck yeah.
And like I
Even if
said,
the
a
house
lot a
wasn't in
lot of
good
that people
condition, they could have knocked it down.
hmm people they get mad at that gentrification, but you're the one who did it. You did it. You owned that.
Yep.
You gave that to them people. I didn't give it to them. You did. You know what I'm saying? You sold grandma house, stupid.
Yeah.
Then they get on
You know
Facebook
what
talking
I'm
about
saying? It's
y'all
been
changed the east side. Nah, motherfucker, you let them do that shit. You sold that shit. Man, I'm still holding on
yeah,
for
they
dear
probably
life.
waived that big money.
Yeah, and that's the problem. A lot of people never had no money. Yeah, a lot of people never had no money, but a lot of people don't have common sense either. Like I said, you could have just took a loan out on that motherfucker. You could have. You have your house right here. You could have took grandma's house, took a loan out, remodeled it, Airbnb that motherfucker. Now you got income that you don't even have to worry about because you weren't paying for the house anyways. It's paid for. You know what I'm saying? And then when that house pays for itself
Straight
for the
up.
loan back, buy the next one. Buy your neighbor's house. They want to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the developer buy it. You buy the motherfucker. You become the
Straight
developer. You
up.
keep the money here. And you know what I'm saying? You give that shit to your kids, man. You know, it's like, man,
Uh,
it's just fucking crazy,
That's free
man. It
game
is
right
what it
there.
is.
Somebody
Yeah.
somebody better run with that shit because that's exactly what you got to do. You got to invest in your neighborhood. You got to invest in these people. And you got to invest in properties, like you said, because they're not making any more land.
They're not.
Especially, there's still time to invest because prices ain't going down. The net prices never go down. They're just gonna go up over time. You know what I'm saying? What
Mm-hmm.
costs 100,000 a day is gonna cost you $200,000. You know what I'm saying, in 10 years. It's just the way the game
Exactly.
goes. You know what I'm saying?
Buy it. Buy it. I
All
know a
right,
guy who buys properties in
buy it.
6 months. He's already making 50,000. He just flips them. You know what I mean?
See,
Like money. It's fucking money out here, dude. But you just got to
man.
do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they don't. They're out there celebrating failure every weekend, man. That's one of my big pet peeves too, man. Don't be out there drinking every weekend. You ain't got your bills paid, bro. Fuck, go do something with your
Straight
life.
up,
You know what I mean?
straight the
But
fuck
whatever.
up.
To each his own, I guess. You know what I mean?
Now the time of the show where I do the quick 16 segment, where I'm gonna ask you 16 quick rapid fire questions and you give me 16 quick rapid fire answers. Are you ready?
Ready, run it.
All right. WWF or WCW?
WWF Attitude Era.
Attitude Era all day, baby. Aliens,
Mm-hmm.
real or we're the only ones here?
Shit, my Theo's here. He's a legal alien. Shit, we real.
Hey, he said they're here already. All right. Simpsons or Family Guy?
Ooh, Family Guy all day.
Okay. Marvel or DC?
Marvel. That's X-Men, right? Marvel.
Yeah, that's X-Men. Ass or titties?
Ass.
He said ass man. He's an ass man. SUC or Switch the House?
As you see, come on, man.
He
I'm from
said
the
keep it
South
an
Side.
OG original.
Yeah,
All
from the
right.
South Side.
Blood and Blood Out or American Me?
Blood in, blood out, but American Me was a better put together film, better acting, better editing, better everything, but it was fake. So I picked Blood In, Blood Out. But I hate the acting in Blood In, Blood Out. I hate it, but I love the movie.
That's that's weird. That's weird. I love the acting in Blood In, Blood Out. I don't know. So I like it. I like it more too. The movie. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think I'm biased though, because I didn't
I
see
think
American Me till I was like 15 or 16.
I think it's the way they speak Spanish. It bothers me. I don't know. I think it's what it
Okay.
is. Because you know what I'm saying? Because
All
like my family's from
right.
Mexico for real, so I don't know. Just the way they speak Spanish is I don't know. It's weird to me. I think that's what I don't like.
They're not
But I guess that's their
they're
that's
not
their
hitting it
thing in
right for
LA.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. Lucy or Gus's?
Gus's. I hate Gus's more.
All right. Okay. I fuck with Lucy's more, but I've never had Gus's, so I'm biased on that
Yeah.
one. Jennifer Lopez or Selma Hayek?
Oh, god damn.
That's ass versus titties.
Damn, dude. I used to be in love with J Lo, but I'm in love with Selma Hayek too. Fuck. I'm gonna go Selma.
Selma
Fuck it.
Hayek's my crush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
that's
Selma.
baby.
Yeah, she thicker.
Ooh, she nicer. Dallas or Houston?
As far as what?
As far as whatever you want it to be, Dallas or Houston.
I got more partners in Dallas, or not in Dallas. I got more partners in Houston, so I'm gonna say Houston than Dallas. So
Okay, all right. UFC or boxing?
these days, both fucking trash, but UFC, I guess.
UFC, yes. I'm a bigger UFC fan.
Yeah,
You fuck with the boxing?
I fuck with the boxing, but I'm more UFC. You know what I mean?
I feel that. Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast all day, pancakes.
He said breakfast, pancakes with the peanut butter, TDC style for
Nah,
you.
no, hell no, no peanut butter on mine.
Tupac or
Fuck that.
Biggie?
Pac all day.
Pac all day already. Tortas or flatas?
What kind of tortas?
Whatever kind you want it to be.
Oh man, I'm gonna pick flautas if we talk about food. Tortas if we not.
Okay. Hey, y'all heard that out there. You know what I'm saying? Shoot your shot, Torta. She,
Hey, if she ain't 180, she ain't a lady, dog.
uh, he said she got to be two something to do something.
You know what I'm talking about?
All right. SPM, guilty or not guilty?
I don't know. That paperwork say guilty, man. I don't know. Only God know that. Oh, no, man. I wasn't there, but getting a 13-year-old girl pregnant is getting a 13-year-old girl pregnant. So I don't know, man. But I
All
don't,
signs
I
are
don't,
pointing
I
to
don't,
guilty in
I
my
can't
book.
speak on the subject. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on it because, like I said, I never really read all the paperwork. I just go off of what the internet says. So, you know what I'm saying? You know how motherfuckers be on the internet, but it's a lot of motherfuckers on the internet saying, so I don't know, man. I hope he
Shit,
ain't do
there's an
that
army
shit.
of
But
people saying,
oh, he
man,
got
straight
some
up,
loyal. Look,
I always,
post this motherfucker. He got a loyal fan base. I say SPM guilty. Motherfuckers will come tear me up in the comments, bro. They swear he's not
uh,
guilty. But like I said, I don't know. Only God knows. You know what I'm saying? I hope this shit ain't true. Cause that's some whole ass shit. But only God knows. You know what I'm saying? I let God judge me.
well,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. I,
yeah.
I don't I don't fuck with the show.
I always say if he did it, he deserves what he got, and if he didn't do it, I feel bad for him. But like I said, I wasn't there, like you said. I'm not a judge, jury, or executioner, but there's a lot
Yeah,
of
for
signs
sure.
saying pointed that he did it. But you know what I'm saying? I'll leave it at that. But
Yeah,
all
for
right, the
sure.
last question is, hi, my name's blank, and I'm a blank.
Well, hi, my name is Dirty Brigante, and I'm an alcoholic. And everybody goes, hi, Dirty Brigante.
Everybody wave hi to him. Let's give him a round of applause for these answers. We're gonna drop the sound effects in.
Oh, yeah. I've been to AA a couple times.
Hey, we ain't mad at you. Hey, the first step is admitting you have a problem. I'm sure they
That's
taught you
right.
that already. From the PIE bus to the Kenny Red Cadillac on swingers, are there any other vehicles you have in this stash that we haven't seen yet? Is there anything you holding
Me,
back on that we don't know about?
me
Yeah, you.
personally,
Yeah.
shit, I got a 75 Coupe de Ville sitting outside. That motherfucker coming. Really, I like them old schools, man. That's it. Besides, like my work trucks and my SUVs and my regular daily cars, that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit I be incognito in. But like that's my only
Hey, so
major slab is the Eldorado.
that's what's up. Hey, man, you vehicled up in the game. Like I seen the Texas Shoe Exchange of Suburban on the streets before. Is that your ride or is that just somebody else's ride that works with the company?
That's Joe's. Yeah, that's Joe's car.
Okay, because I don't know if it was a Bourbon or a Yukon, but it was a SUV, a big black SUV. I remember seeing with the Texas Shoe Exchange logo on it. But speaking of the Texas Shoe Exchange and the Stockroom 210, Stockroom OC, the stores you have, it seems shoes is your other passion in life. Are you a shoe guy?
Yeah, definitely. That's how we got into that. We were shoe collectors before all the reselling started. We were like collect. I've been collecting shoes for 20 something, 30 something years. You know what I'm saying? And then there came a point in time where we were just sitting around like, man, we need to sell all this shit. And Peanut really gave us the idea. He was like, man, let's resell these shoes. And we were like, man, these shoes ain't nobody's gonna buy used shoes. That's stupid. Boy, that motherfucker proved me wrong. Been at it for over 10 years now. You know what I mean? Doing that. But yeah, it
Damn,
all
man.
started with
And it
like
seems
our
to be
shoes.
successful.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's doing all right. The shoe game's kind of fucked up right now. It's more on clothes and shit now, but I mean, people still buy shoes. They still like to get fly. You know what I mean? We just got to keep up with the trends, basically.
Jordans are a big resale market and big movers. That you have anything special like any like one of ones or super rare Jordans on you know what I'm saying on the shelf?
Not in the stores a lot. We do have them. That's more stuff we take like the sneaker cons and shit. We'll pull out like the Supreme Louis Vuittons, the fucking Dior's, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like all the hype shit
Ooh.
that's really hype. But we had a before these Tokyo 5s dropped, we had a pair of Tokyo 5s, like the fucking $10,000 ones. Somebody broke in and just stole the left shoe. So we don't really keep like that super
Fucking
expensive
asshole.
shit out there. Yeah, so we don't keep the super expensive shit there too much no more unless it's behind glass and locked up and shit. But I mean, yeah, if you catch us at a show like if you catch us in OC, we finna bring all the heat to OC because they're doing a sneaker con. I think it's in December. I think Vegas is doing one like in 3 months. We're gonna bring the heat out there. Um, Other than that, I mean, like I said, they stay kept put away. The really expensive shoes stay put away. You know what I mean? A lot of them are over there at Johnny Dang's and the behind the security guards and shit like that. But every city's a little different. Like you said, Austin got a big Jordan market. Uh, I sell a lot of Kobe's in Cali. I just got a whole bunch of Kobe's over here in San Antonio. San Antonio, the store I'm in or the mall I'm in San Antonio, it's a tourist mall. So I get people from all over the world. So it's not just like the San Antonio vibe. You know, people will come in and they'll buy KDs, they'll buy fucking Kobe's, they'll buy Bapestas, they'll buy all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll come from fucking Kentucky where they can't get it. You know what I mean? Like a little small town in Kentucky, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, you got," you know what I'm saying? Whatever, and then they'll buy shit from us. You know what I mean? So every store is different. Austin is more Austin. San Antonio's worldwide. Houston's worldwide. Um, we got one in Oklahoma. Oklahoma's Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure like Las Vegas is
He
gonna
said
be
Oklahoma's
worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's traveling to Oklahoma for to go see shit. I'm right next to the Alamo, so that's why we get people who come from all over. Like I get a lot of Mexican people, like from Mexico, real Mexican people, and they'll come over there and they'll speak a lick of English, but they love Kanye. They love I sell Yeezys all day. In Austin, I can't sell a Yeezy.
damn.
Save my life, man. You know what I mean? But in San Antonio, I'm selling 20 a day. You know what I mean? So every market's different. You just got to
Yeah.
find
So
what works.
do you get a lot of your do you get a lot of your inventory from the actual sellers, like say the Jordan factory or Nike factory, whatever it may be, but or is a lot of your like with the Jordans, is a lot of it like aftermarket or reselling, you know what I'm saying, buying it from people who are reselling it.
It depends when the drops come. We still do our rounds, you know what I'm saying? We enter the raffles, we do all that stuff online. The kids do it, everybody does it. You know what I'm saying? If we think the shoe's hype. It's been a while since I've done that because none of these shoes are moving like that. Um, if it's something that somebody wants and they come in and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for a Black Cat 4 size 11." I don't got it, but I know where I can get it, so I'll call another reseller or there's sneaker cons every weekend. I have one of the guys will be at a sneaker con, but hey, look for this shoe. When they find the shoe, I call the guy back. Hey, somebody has this shoe for this price. Do you want it? If you want it, I'll buy it. Leave me a deposit. Now I get it shipped back or whatever. There's just a bunch of different ways of doing it. You know what I mean? Like depending on what we got. Sometimes like with the Supreme, you like everybody else. You got to go online and try to win it. Um, Vape, you got to fly out to L.A. or New York. I bought a lot of it when I was in Asia. Um, then you got other like more local brands. You know, shit like Mixed Emotions and Hyde Park. You know, they're out of Houston and just random shit like that. Like the Hyde Park's doing real good in Austin. It kind of died down in San Antonio, or at least where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It kind of died down in Houston too, in certain areas where I was at. But you know, Austin's still a big market for it, so we buy that. You know, of course, wholesale, and then I do have wholesale fucking uh contracts. Like I got PSD contracts, fucking True Religion contracts. I have cookies, Burners brand. I got all sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just depends on what store or what you know what I mean. Like I said, different things go to different stores
Yeah.
because different stores sell. You know. But yeah, we always keep the Jordans on the wall.
I believe it was Cool Kicks in LA. They went down because they had a whole bunch of, I guess, false inventory, or you know what I'm saying? Like, did that affect y'all's business in any way, good or bad? Because I would assume the bad would be people assuming everybody's having you know, this bootleg inventory, or the good thing maybe, okay, these people are not going to shop at this store now. Now they're shopping. I'm getting all their
Yeah, they come
customers.
to me.
You know, did you see anything like that happen?
No, not really, because we're so far away from them that it didn't affect us. But I don't think they were selling fake merchandise. What I heard, which I can't be 100% true, is just what I heard, is that somebody had robbed a warehouse and somehow they ended up with the merchandise. So the feds came and got them for the merchandise being stolen, not bootleg. But you know how the internet starts to talk. And you know, other resellers are probably
Okay.
hating, like, oh, those guys got fucking fake merch over there. And I was actually in LA the day that that happened. So word on the street was that it wasn't bootleg shit. It was stolen property, and it was just so much of it that the feds got involved because I think it's up to like $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when I think it was the Cherry 11s dropped, if I'm not mistaken, and everybody they were robbing the fucking trains in Memphis or wherever the fuck they were at. So anybody who posted that shit, it might not have been the Cherries, it might have been the Concord. I don't fucking remember. It was a while back. But whoever, like people started selling that shit on StockX, police were coming to get them. You know what I'm saying? So all the resellers took all their shit off of StockX and they started trying to sell it on the street. You know what I mean? Because they knew that was stolen merchandise, and the feds start looking, and you know what I'm saying? We don't do that shit because I don't want no problem with them boys. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole reason I got out of the streets. So we don't do that. We do it the old school way. We'll fucking run 10 fucking phones, have people in lines, whatever. You know what I mean? We'll go to sneaker shows and get them. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We won't buy stolen merchandise for sure because fuck, I don't want that problem. You know what I mean? Spend your whole year's
You got too
paycheck
much to
paying that
lose,
shit off.
essentially.
Get yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if that's what happened, but yeah,
Hey, I'll take your
that's
word
what I
for it. I'm
heard.
gonna quote you on that because I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm quoting you on it. Next time I talk to somebody.
yeah. That was just what I heard in L.A. when I was in L.A. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause on the internet it wasn't saying that. I was in L.A. and then boys in the streets were saying that shit. So, but I don't know them cats. Shout out to them cats. I hope they do good. I hope they, you know what I'm saying, that their business picks back up and whatnot. Cause it's hard out here for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So anybody trying to make some money, I commend that for sure.
Yeah, I'm not mad at somebody trying to get money the right way. You know what I'm saying? We need, like they say, we need less rappers and we need more HVAC technicians. We need more people doing something. You know what I'm saying? We got enough rappers right now. You know what I'm saying? But
For
I
sure.
like the new ones we got coming in. We got to slow it down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we got some good ones here. We still want to listen to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of that, when can we expect a new Big Dirty album? You said you got a lot of music in the computer. Can we expect something this year, next year?
So my thing is, I won't drop an album because it's a waste of material. So I got a bunch of songs. I'll probably drop a song like every 3 months, do a video, let you get tired of it, do another one. Because if I drop an album, everybody who listens to it's gonna listen to it, and then like next week you're gonna listen to something else. So it's a waste of time and money. You know what I'm saying? We're in a new
The attention
age.
span is out there.
Yeah, yeah. Look, take this Drake for instance. He dropped 3 albums. 3 albums. We're gonna be talking about something else before 4th of July. He dropped three. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah.
You
Have
know
you?
what I'm saying? It just I haven't even heard it all to be honest with you, but still, like
I haven't either. But so we're gonna expect singles from you because I mean I've seen like the last couple singles. One was the Down in Austin with you and Jumbo. How'd that one
mhm.
come together? Because I don't normally hear Jumbo on any of the tracks you got.
Yeah, no, we were just fucking around. I made the beat and then I was sampling that Fat Pat, and I just started rapping to it. But the way I rapped on it, I made it sound like I was freestyling. Like that's what I was going for. It was just like, you know how them old screw they used to just freestyle, and I done came
Yeah.
down, and that's kind of what I went for because I wanted that old school vibe. And I was like, you know who can rap like this real good? Jumbo. You know what I'm saying? And Jumbo came in here and he knocked that shit out. We're still gonna shoot a video for that. We just been busy, so we put the song out. You know what I'm saying? And we are gonna shoot a video for it because we just want to fucking ride around our cars. You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck it. We've got a bunch of fucking convertibles. We just want to ride around in our city.
Hell yeah, show
But
it
yeah,
off. Because I mean, you hit the nail on the head with that because you said you were going for that old school I done came down vibe, and that's exactly what I took away from that project. I was just like, this seemed like just a fun track that they was fucking around with, and they just decided to spit something and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like a you know what I'm saying? Like how would what's the word I'm thinking of? Like showing love to the old school. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle days. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like a passion
yeah.
project to me. That song right there. You know.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something for the old heads. The young cats might not like it. They might think that shit's cheesy or whatever. But the old heads, they gonna love that. They like, ooh, okay, I know what you're doing. You freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of where it we were going with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was
I'm not
cool.
mad at that, man. And just releasing singles, that does seem like the new 2020 game, you know, like game plan for artists. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said,
Hmm.
people don't have that attention span. That's why reels are popular. People can watch a 30-second video, but don't want to sit and watch a 5-minute video half the time. So
Exactly.
I feel you though, man. Y'all should definitely do something with that song and just reel it out. Throw some reels on there because that's to me that Down in Austin is one of my favorite new tracks by you. You know what I'm saying? That's because I
I
have my
appreciate it.
favorites. One of my favorites is No Love. I feel like you did the production on that. That song is a banger. It's up there. I'm sure you got $1 in plays just from me. You know what I'm saying on Spotify just from me jamming it. And $1 ain't shit, but you know that's like 1,000 plays or something. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, man.
fucking.
Shit. Go towards the gas these days. Shit.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that I say No Love, This Crazy World, and Cinderella. Those are my top three. In no specific order. That's my top three Big Dirty tracks right there.
Yeah. See, that Cinderella's hard. Shout out to Boz. Boz made that beat. That's what I love that song, dog. I love that hook. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just different.
Hey, rain, rain, go away. Hey, that shit, I'm telling you, I'll be banging that shit. I'm a fan. I'm saying not to glaze anybody, but you know what I'm saying? Anything I bring up, I'm not just new to listening to Big Dirty. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening and I've been following the music, been following the drops, and been listening and waiting to hear more shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like my favorite verse from you is the verse you did on that Texas Powerhouse freestyle. It was a
Woo!
few
Oh
years
my
back. I don't
god.
know how long ago. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
shit probably
saying?
like 10,
But that is my
12 years ago.
still my favorite verse. You know what I'm saying? Like you killed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you was the best one on there. No disrespect to anybody else on there, but I feel like you took the cake on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'll fast forward the video and get to your verse. You know what I'm saying? No hate, like I said, no hate to anybody else, but I'm fast forwarding that shit to get to your verse on there.
So they just hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, I don't even remember it was so long ago, but they were just like, hey, you wanna get on a cipher? So we gonna shoot a video? They said, yeah. So I'm down. So I went and knocked that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gonna get me on a song, just tell me you're gonna shoot the video and I'll do it. You know what I mean? So that's what they did. They were like, man, just come knock it out. I don't even remember the name of the studio we went to. It was a good studio on the south side. Uh, shit, fucking, I just can't. Man, I don't know. I just remember knocking that bitch out. But I don't rap like that, or I did at the time. I didn't rap like that a lot. I always rap fast, so I changed it up. But like now, like all this new shit, you probably get like one or two fast verses. Everything is more punchlines and bars. Like these days, I'm letting people know I can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm dropping
Yeah.
metaphors, I'm doing bars, punchlines. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm rapping. Before I was more storytelling and harmonizing, and that's cool. You're still gonna get a little bit of that, but like you know what I'm saying? You put me on the track now, I'm finna make sure you got to go back to the goddamn drawing board. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll make sure
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that motherfucker. So yeah, and Jumbo loves that shit. Jumbo be like, you gotta eat everybody. I'm like, Paul.
He said,
Yeah.
pause. Yeah. No, but y'all are doing it, man. I mean, y'all been doing it. Y'all been putting in the work. So, we've been here a little bit over 2 hours now. I'd like to thank you for your time, Big Dirty, man. Let everybody know where they can, follow you at, what you got going on, or, what I'm saying, what's going on with the music, what's going on with the stores. Just, give everybody a quick rundown of where they can follow you, man, and anything you got to let everybody know about.
Oh, for sure. Well, first of all, go follow Stockroom 210 or Stockroom OC, Texas Shoe Exchange. I mean, goddamn, I can name them motherfuckers all day, but those are the main two. If you want to follow the stores, Dirty Brigante on everything. Facebook. Facebook is dirt because Facebook took the Y away. I don't know why they just did. So it's Dirt or Dirty Brigante, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Um, Go follow Three Kings Barbershop. Go follow Pedro's Barbecue. Go follow High Fries. That's another food truck we're about to open. Fuck man. I mean, really just follow Dirty Brigante and damn, I'm recording too. Just go follow Dirty Brigante and I'll lead you wherever else you need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Give them a follow, give the music a listen, and like we said before, on the YouTube video of this, we will have in the description the links to the music, the links to his pages. Y'all give it a like, give it a listen, give it a follow, show some love, show some hate, show your ass, whatever you do, just go check it out. You know what I'm saying? This is an Austin OG in the music game. He is a pioneer. Like we said, he's a street hustler turned businessman. This man came from the bottom. He's at the top. He's got the shoe exchange. He's got the rooms, all the other shoe stores he's opening up. Still in the game, still producing music. Hate it or love it, he's here. He's been here and he ain't going nowhere. P.I.E. in the
Yes, sir.
building, everybody. Dirty Brigante.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you, bro. All right.
I-35 VNT, what it do? 5 VNT, what it do? 5 VNT, what it do?